Nope, I'm not. See? I knew it. Getting money. Getting money. There we go. All right, am I good? Am I good? Am I good? Am I good? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. Let's see. Before I get to talking. I kid you not, I was just live 2 minutes ago and I was doing my normal little spiel, my little talk, and I was like, nope, ain't nobody said nothing yet. See, yep. He said that must be a long ass song, boy. Let me see. It song must be 5 minutes or something. Actually it was kinda long. It was one of Jew Man songs. It was one of the old ones too. We can hear it. Hey, what's good? What's good, Kamikaze? What's good, Yvette? What's good? What's good, Jasmine Allen? What's good? What's good? Oh, Measy. Oh, Measy, what's good? Damn, here come one of them names I always mess up the first time I say it. What's good, Saya? And you be here all the time, too, and I still just be bombing your name. I know you correct me every time. My bad. What's good, Jazz? My day was amazing. I was chilling. Took my daughter to the east side. Went and picked her up, chilled, came home, barbecued, nothing much. What's up? What's up? What's good, Mary Ellis? What's good? Let me see. Lock in. Hey, you said lock in. What's good? Oh yeah, lock in. My bad. I was reading something. My bad. I was locked out real quick. Hold on. Let me fix my audio real quick. Hold on. I had noticed something last minute. That's why I went shut down on you. All right, here we go. Yeah, lock in. What's good? What's good? Though? Appreciate the don't know Atlantis MB. Appreciate the 99 cents. Doggy Bone. What's good, Mia? You know the singer Sia. I don't think so. If I see it right or wrong, it's pronounced like her name. Yeah, I don't even know who that is. I ain't never heard of dog. Anybody? What's good? Dansky, what's good? We're gonna start in like 1 more minute, probably like 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes, we'll give people more time to come in. W. Appreciate that, Kamikaze. I like to believe so myself. James Bond, you on my new subscriber. Appreciate that. 007. I appreciate you for subbing. It's actually much easier to read the chat this way, so my bad ain't looking at the camera when I talk to y'all, but yeah, this is much easier to read it right here. I was messing with some streaming stuff again. Stupid notification effing up again. I know that's right. Aisha. Got yours right this time, didn't I? Stop playing with me. I'm good. Thank you, Charlie. That's what's up, Allen. Jasmine Allen. I'm good, y'all. I feel had a little too much pizza. I hear that. I had pizza like the last 3 days too, which is funny. But either way it go, what we watching today is, this one look wild too. We watching This Place Will Make You Spiral Into Madness. It looked like, my bad. I be forgetting to full screen myself, my bad. It looked like, I swear, is that the picture from like, I want to say Home Alone, right? The picture right there. Let me see. I had Jamaican beef patties. Man, that do sound good. I think last time I had one of those, I think we was in Cali or whatever. We was at E3 or something, one of those gang conventions. But man, it was freaking good. Watch this though. We gonna watch it after. Jamie gonna watch it. This video. Oh damn, this one 27 minutes. Shit. This one kind of long to get in the mood. Man, yeah, we gonna watch it after. We gonna watch it after, Jamie. We gonna watch it after. Jamie got a link. Fuck Jamie link. I'm playing Jamie. You know I be messing with you all the time. All right, 1 more minute, then we gonna start it. Do me a favor though, click that like button. I appreciate it. Mine is 2 minutes. LOL. I know, but still, we gonna start. I want to start it off with the video because I like to have a live stream start off with what I'm watching. Then after that, we do our thing. Cause you know how some people come in. I mean, can't wait for the live for the video. I was looking for the video. Like they fast forward button don't work or some shit. Ever watch Black Mirror? I started it, Aisha, but it was like it got to a point where, at least to me, too many episodes were boring in a row, and I stopped. But it was some good shit I watched though. Like the one I loved was the freaking the whole social media one, the likes or whatever. That one was freaking good. I loved that one. That one was hella good. It was another one. Damn, it was a black dude. I don't remember what was happening though, but it was good. Oh God, we don't play about Jamie. What you mean we don't play about Jamie? What's good, big dog? What's good, Pernell? I love that name, Pernell. What's good? All right, let's just Lala's my security. So where my security at? This is my stream. Where mine at? Y'all, wow. All right, let's start this video then. What I said, we don't play about Charlie. I hear that, Kamikaze. I hear that. Say it loud. Louder for the people in the back. However y'all say it. The first episode was the lamest one. It made me almost not watch the whole show. I don't even remember the first one. I just remember watching some good ones, but it was like too many back to back where I was like, that was whack, that was whack, that was whack. She said Charlie, not Jamie. I know, Jamie. That's how I read it. Dyslexic this morning today. Hey, stop playing. All right, let's go. Let's get this started. What's good, Goku? What's good? What's good? What's good? All right, let me know if y'all can hear.
Want to know the 5 foods this 74-year-old adult film star swears by that allow...
All right. Can y'all hear that? All right, y'all can hear bad. Let's go. I'm such a catfish for real. I didn't even watch Black Mirror. That's how that's how easy it is lying to y'all. Hey, Aisha, you ain't cap. No, it is real easy to lie to someone. I noticed that it was funny, me and my friends talked about that one day. Like, bro, it's just wild to just lie. Just legit straight up. And sometimes we'll talk about that after, bro. Yeah, you just you wild for that one. Like, bro, I'm just lying to people right now.
In late July of 1988.
Look, it's about a line. No, let's go. Let's get started. All right, let me see the quality. All right, for real though, y'all be quiet. Let's watch this.
In late July of 1988, 2 hunters were walking up the steep mountain. In late July of 1988, 2 hunters were walking up the steep mountain trail in Colorado, looking for a place to set up for the day. And as they were walking, they eventually left the trail and began kind of meandering through the trees, looking for a clearing. And at some point, they spotted a clearing up ahead, but in this clearing, there was this really bright white thing at the base of one of the trees. And so the 2 hunters, they walked up to investigate what this white thing was, and when they saw it, they both knew immediately that this was something no one was supposed to see. And so after the hunters took a mental note of where they were on the mountain, they turned around and rushed back down to town to tell authorities. But before we get into that story, if you're a fan of the strange, dark, and mysterious delivered in story format, then you've come to the right place because that's all we do, and we upload once a week. So, if that's of interest to you, the next time the like button is at work, secretly sneak into their house and train their new puppy to bark at shadows and pee behind the washing machine. Also, please subscribe to our channel and turn on all notifications so you don't miss any of our weekly uploads. Okay,
Copyright.
Let's get into...
Copyright. Mute up, mute up, mute up. Mute up, mute up, mute up. All right, let's go. Into the woods.
On the afternoon of June 15th, 1988, a man named Keith Reinard drove down the main street of a tiny town called Silver Plume, which is located in the Rocky Mountains of Colorado. In his car was everything Keith would need to live for the next 3 months. Silver Plume was the kind of place that most people would just pass by on the highway without even considering stopping. It was kind of a no-name town in the middle of nowhere. In the 1800s, it had been a booming mining town. However, now all but 140 of its residents had either died or moved away. In fact, Silver Plume was considered a living ghost town because of how close it was to being totally abandoned. But this emptiness and kind of middle of nowhere-ness was exactly what appealed to Keith about this town. Keith was 49 years old and lived over 1,000 miles away to the east in a suburb of Chicago, Illinois. And Keith had a great life. He was married with 2 kids, a boy and a girl. He had a good job working for a newspaper covering high school sports, and he had a beautiful house. But for Keith, he felt like as good as his life looked on paper, it was missing something. There was one thing he had always wanted to do, but had always put off doing, and that was to write a book. And not just any book, a book that lots of people were going to read, a great American...
Let me guess it out. To isolate yourself was to get away. Why do writers do that? Is that like a real thing for real? Because I'm not a writer. I love to read, but not a writer. But
and not just
I'm
any
guessing
book,
that's what he's...
a book that...
Why he's moving there.
Always put off doing, and that was to write a book. And not just any book, A book that lots of people were going to read, a great American classic. That's what he wanted to make. But there was just one problem. Keith had no idea what this big book was going to be about. And that was why he had come to Silverplume. Keith had taken a 3-month leave from his job and left his wife and his kids and the city all behind to come out to this town to hopefully, in this new, peaceful, quiet environment, find the inspiration he really needed to not only discover what this book would be about, but to sit down and actually write it. Keith's wife had not been happy about this plan, him kind of being gone for 3 months, not providing any income, not helping with the kids. But she could tell Keith really felt like he needed to do this, and so she gave him her blessing. After arriving on Main Street in Silverplume, Keith looked up and he saw KP Cafe off to the right. It was a weathered old building that looked like it was straight out of a cowboy movie, and this cafe was exactly the landmark that Keith had been looking for. And so he pulled his car over on the side of the road, he got out, he stretched, and then he began walking towards this cafe. This cafe was the big hangout spot in Silverplume for all of its 140 residents, and the reason Keith knew this was because his best friend from high school, Ted Parker, owned KP Cafe. Ted had actually been the person who inspired Keith to come to Silverplume in the first place. He had told him about how peaceful and serene this place was, the best environment for a writer. And when Keith had told Ted that sounds great, I'm going to do it, I'm going to come to Silverplume, Ted had told him that he also owned the store right next to KP Cafe.
Okay, damn.
It used to be a bookstore, but the previous tenant who ran the bookstore had talked about some big European vacation he was going on and then had just kind of vanished. And so for months now, this store, the bookstore, but the previous tenant who ran the bookstore had talked about some big European vacation he was going on and then had just kind of vanished. And so for months now, this storefront had been vacant. And so Ted had told Keith that while he was in town, he was more than welcome to work and write out of this vacant bookshop. And so Keith, after walking up to the front window of KP Cafe, he looked inside and didn't see Ted, and so he decided he would take a moment and walk over to this vacant bookshop that would be his office. So he went next door, he pulled out the key that Ted had already sent him in advance, he unlocked the door, and he went inside. And right away, Keith was struck at what he saw. I mean, the place was full of books. Some piles of books were higher than his head, and many of the books looked rare and expensive. And Keith's first thought was, why did this guy who used to run this store just abandon all of this? This had to cost a lot of money. But Keith was far too excited about the next few months and getting this book done that he didn't really think too hard about whatever the previous owner had done. And instead, he just began to daydream about what the next few months would be like and how this book was going to turn out. And as Keith was thinking about his big book project, Ted actually came into the bookstore, and when the two friends saw each other, they ran up to each other and embraced, and then before long, the two of them had gone outside and began walking. Ted actually came into the bookstore, and when the two friends saw each other, they ran up to each other and embraced, and then before long, the two of them had gone outside and began walking around Silverplume, just chatting and catching up. And eventually, after chatting and walking around for a really long time, the pair left Silverplume and wound up walking onto this hiking trail that went up into the woods. Now, years earlier, Ted and Keith had both been avid hikers and outdoorsmen, but now, I mean, Keith had put on some weight and he really wasn't a big hiker anymore, but Ted didn't really know that. And so Ted, he's leading this hike up this trail as they're still kind of chatting and making light of things. But Keith, as he was struggling to keep up, was getting more and more anxious about this hike. And he also had a deep fear of heights. And this trail appeared to go really high up this mountain. But Keith kept telling himself that, you know, he was here in Silverplume as much to write this book as he was to kind of have a little more adventure in his life. And so he just kept on trudging along after Ted. But eventually, Keith just could not handle how high up they were getting. He was totally terrified of being able to see the valley way down below. And so he had a sort of panic attack where he lunged and grabbed a nearby tree and hugged it like it was the only thing keeping him from falling off the mountain. And when Ted turned around and saw Keith, he rushed over to him and said, "Don't worry, everything is okay." He convinced him to let go of the tree, and then very carefully, Keith and Ted walked back down the trail back into town. And when they got down there, Ted would tell Keith he was so sorry for putting Keith in such a stressful position, and Keith kind of brushed it off and said, "It's totally fine, no big deal." Even though this panic attack was very embarrassing for Keith, he wound up just kind of shifting his mental focus to getting settled into this new life he was going to be living for the next few months. And so along with this office space in this old abandoned bookstore that Keith would be using, he also rented a small apartment in the little church in town, and very quickly, Keith developed a sort of daily routine. He would get up early in his apartment, and he would make his way over to the bookstore, and he would sit down at his computer, and he would write all day. But even though Keith was doing a lot of writing, it was not productive writing. It was mostly Keith sitting down, trying to come up with the topic for his book, not being able to do it, and then he just sort of drifted off and began doing journal entries and writing snippets of poetry, and then before long the day was over and he had accomplished nothing. And so at the end of June, roughly 2 weeks after Keith had arrived in town, he was sitting at his computer one morning inside of the bookshop, unable to write anything productive, and he told himself, "You know what, I gotta do something to break out of this writer's block." Writer's block is when writers kind of hit a psychological wall and just can't seem to be creative. They can't write. And so Keith decided, in order to kind of get out of this funk, that he would go back up into the mountains again. He would face his fear of heights, and he would get to the summit, and that...
I agree though. If he is there, and the whole reason why I'm here is because, I'm trying to find this motivation. I need the inspiration to write this book. So yeah, if I'm here, I need to do something different. I need to leave my comfort zone. I'm already doing that by putting my girl behind 3 months and not taking care of the kids and everything, dog. So I agree. So that strokes some fear in you. Yeah, go and get your ass up there. Go and climb it. I tell Ted come with me though. Like, yeah, bro, I'm gonna go up there. But over the years, I put on a little weight. You know what I'm saying? I ain't been working out like that. You know what I'm saying? She don't cook like that, so I be eating McDonald's. No, I'm playing. But no, yeah, I will do that because that's how he's gonna find that what he's looking for. Like, I have to do something different to find what I came looking for. So I agree with that.
So Keith decided, in order to kind of get out of this funk, that he would go back up into the mountains again. He would face his fear of heights, and he would get to the summit, and that clean mountain air and all the nature around him would kind of bring him back to reality and give him the inspiration he would need to just write this book. And so Keith turned off his computer, he left the bookstore, he went back to his apartment in the church, he packed some sandwiches and some water into a backpack, and then he walked from the church apartment to the nearby trail that would lead out of Silver Plume and up into the forest and into the mountains.
Become a cybersecurity
Let me see. All right, let's go. Ooh, boy. I'm skipping this one. We're gonna watch the next one.
Trail that would lead out of Silver Plume and up into the forest and into the mountains. It was a hot day that day, but as soon as Keith was underneath the shade of all the trees, it was very cool, and the sounds of the birds and the insects and other animals all around him was very calming. But very quickly, Keith's hike went from very peaceful and relatively flat to very intimidating and very steep. But Keith, he was determined to do this hike. He felt like it was a critical step in the creation of this book. And so he just kept on going one foot after another, huffing and panting and making his way up this incredibly steep trail. And it was like with every step he took, he felt braver and braver. And suddenly he was able to look down at the valley below and not feel as frightened. And then at some point, as he was walking up, he saw all these scratch marks on a tree that were obviously from a mountain lion. But instead of Keith feeling scared, he felt more brave. He felt excited. He felt like this is what he came here for. This book and adventure kind of coming together in this moment. Finally, Keith made it to the top of this trail, and he found this incredible clearing that looked down over the town below. And in this clearing was a monument to a man named Clifford Griffin, who had died at this exact spot 100 years earlier. Keith knew Clifford's story. Back in 1887, when Silver Plume was a booming mining town, Clifford, who was a mine owner, came up to this exact spot in the mountains to play his violin. And then after playing it for a bit, he stopped and dug a grave, stood on the edge of it, shot himself, and fell into the hole. No one knew why he did that.
My bad, though. That sound that was in my right ear, boy. Thought the nigga got shot for real, boy. Where I throw that lighter at? Hold up. Damn, boy. We good now. Y'all still hear me? Y'all hear me? Boy, hey, Mr. Ballin', boy, I thought that nigga snuck up on me. All right, let's go back. Boy, man, I know that ish was loud. Y'all can't hear me? Let me see. You playing? Yes, you can hear me. All right, we good. He said, "Gun to your head, name 3DDG songs." Hey, I rocks with dog. Hey, anybody from the mitten, I rocks with. I ain't gonna cat with you. Hey, he got that Calabasas one or something like that. I don't really listen to that one. He had a couple dope ones I did hear though, but I don't listen to a lot of YouTube rappers though. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't listen to nobody but everybody from Michigan. But I don't listen to like YouTube rappers like that. Yeah, he got some fire shit I heard. Nigga said, oh shit. All right, let's go back. Doggy bone. Wow.
After playing it for a bit, he walked to this exact spot in the mountains to play his violin. And then after playing it for a bit, he stopped and dug a grave, stood on the edge of it, shot himself, and fell into the hole. No one knew why he did that, but within a couple of years, the mining industry came to a halt in Silver Plume and everybody just kind of vanished. And very quickly, rumors began to swirl around the people who remained in Silver Plume, how, their town must be cursed, and maybe it was connected to what happened to poor old Clifford. After staring at this monument for a few minutes, Keith turned his attention to lunch. He pulled off his backpack, took out a sandwich, and he began eating. And as he ate, he looked back at this monument and he thought of another strange Silver Plume story, except this one hit much closer to home. It was about the man who used to run the bookstore where Keith now did all of his writing out of. This man's name was Tom Young, and it would turn out what Keith had heard about Tom when Keith first arrived in Silver Plume was not entirely correct. Keith had been told that Tom had been talking about this European vacation, and so the consensus was that, he had left town and gone to Europe and just not come back. But the reality was, once Keith began asking around a little bit over those first couple of weeks he was there, was that Tom actually had been talking about this big European vacation, but then had walked into the woods, up into the mountains, where Keith was right now, where this monument was, and Tom had just vanished, apparently, in these mountains. Tom apparently had been a very quirky guy who had come to Silver Plume in the 1970s to kind of start a new life for himself. He had been teaching high school students in Denver, but he apparently didn't really like doing that and wanted to start over, and so that was what drew him to Silver Plume. And in Silver Plume, residents always saw Tom, along with his best friend, Gus, his black Labrador retriever, walking around town playing fetch. But instead of using a ball, Tom would throw a chewed-up doll's head. And then, on September 7, 1987, so roughly 9 months before Keith arrived in Silver Plume, Tom and his dog Gus had gone for a hike in the woods where Keith was, and then vanished. Now, at first, people assumed that because Tom had been talking a lot about going on this European vacation right before he vanished, that must be where he went. But when people checked his shop, they saw all of his books were still in there. It did not appear like he had packed things up. And when the sheriff looked into it, he couldn't find any evidence that Tom had ever bought any plane tickets to go to Europe. And so no one really knew what happened to Tom. It was like this big mystery. And so as Keith was standing in this clearing near this monument, thinking about Tom and his story, Keith began to realize there were a lot of similarities between him, Keith, and Tom. They both, as adults, had come to Silver Plume, this kind of random place in the middle of Colorado, to get a sort of second chance in life. And they both worked out of the exact same storefront, and Keith had done some additional digging on Tom when he heard about this mystery and learned that they were almost the exact same age. Their birthdays were separated by 1 day. Also, Keith discovered that he and Tom had served in the military at almost the exact same time in the 1960s.
What the
And so
hell?
as Keith was going over all these strange coincidences and weird similarities between his life and Tom's, suddenly Keith stopped chewing his sandwich and just quickly packed everything back up. He turned and began running down the trail, going back towards town. And as he ran, Keith smiled because he realized he had just discovered what his great American classic novel was going to be about. It was going to be about Tom. For the entire month of July, all Keith did was write. He was in his
I
office.
thought he realized something. Dog, that got a little trippy for a second. But
The
yeah, okay,
entire
right
month
about
of July, all Keith did was write. He was in his office 7 days a week typing away, and then at night, when he went back to his apartment, his neighbors would see the lights on all night long. At the end of July, so by this point, Keith has been living in Silver Plume for about a month and a half, 2 hunters from Silver Plume began hiking up that same mountain trail that led up into the mountains and into the forest that Keith had gone on recently and found his inspiration for his novel. And so these 2 hunters, they're making their way up the trail, and at some point they leave the marked trail and begin kind of meandering through the trees. And as they're walking, they're kind of looking for a clearing to set up for the day. And at one point, one of the hunters happens to look up and he sees there's this really bright white thing sitting at the base of a tree in a clearing. And so these 2 hunters make their way up to this bright white thing, and as soon as they're looking down at it, they realize they have very likely stumbled on a crime scene. At their feet was this green tarp that was partially exposing this white skeleton underneath. And when they pulled back the green tarp a little bit, they saw it was a human skeleton and a dog skeleton kind of lying next to each other as if the 2 of them had lied down and died there. But what was immediately apparent to these 2 hunters is that both the human skull and the dog skull had gaping holes in them, like they had been shot. And several feet away from the skeletons was a rusted pistol. And so these 2 hunters, after staring at the scene in front of them for a couple of seconds, they took a mental note of where they were on the mountain, and then they turned around and headed back down to town to tell the sheriff. And when the sheriff went up with his deputies to go search the scene themselves, they very quickly identified that these remains belonged to Tom Young and his dog Gus. And the sheriff also found out that that pistol that was found several feet away from the 2 skeletons had been purchased by Tom just a few days before he had vanished. And so the sheriff decided that what must have happened is Tom brought his dog up into the mountains, and after shooting his dog, Tom turned and shot himself. This was a suicide. Case closed. But this explanation didn't make any sense to the people of Silver Plume. First of all, Tom loved his dog Gus. Gus was basically like his child because Tom didn't have any other family. And so why would he hurt his dog? Also, Tom was not acting remotely like someone who was going to commit suicide in the days leading up to his death. People saw him at the grocery store buying a whole bunch of groceries. He talked endlessly about how excited he was about this big European vacation. And then there was this one other thing that also made suicide seem very unlikely. When those 2 hunters had discovered Tom and Gus, they were partially covered by that green plastic tarp, but it looked very much like the wind and kind of nature in general had blown the tarp off of them, revealing the white bones that the hunters had seen. But what that meant is that very likely that tarp at one point had been totally covering their bodies. And so between that and the fact that the gun was located several feet away from where Tom was, it seemed to the people of Silver Plume that probably somebody else had shot and killed both Tom and Gus, covered them up with this tarp, and then dumped the gun several feet away. Adding to the theory that this was a murder, not a suicide, were the rumors around town that there was this nuclear weapon production facility somewhere near their town, and apparently they were illegally dumping radioactive materials into these old abandoned mine shafts near and in Silver Plume. And people thought, maybe Tom, who had military training, he was actually in the special forces in the military, maybe he had gone out and done some snooping around and discovered this illegal dumping operation, and that got him killed. When Keith heard that Tom and Gus's bodies had been discovered up in the mountains, it was absolutely devastating for Keith. Even though Keith had never actually met Tom, he still felt like he had a bond with Tom. I mean, he was obsessively writing about Tom and learning everything about him, and he also had all these similarities with Tom, and so it was a really big deal to find out that Tom and Gus were dead. But the silver lining to this tragedy was that Keith was now armed with more information about Tom and his dog, and suddenly the ending to his big novel became clear. And so Keith got right back to work. On August 3rd, 1988, so a couple of days after Tom and Gus's skeletons were found up in the mountains, the town of Silver Plume held a memorial service for Tom. And Keith, he would attend this service, and as he listened to the people of Silver Plume talking about Tom and how he had come to Silver Plume to get this second chance at life, Keith couldn't help but feel like it was almost like he was watching his own memorial service, because Tom's life so closely mirrored his own. And then, as he was listening to more and more people talk, Keith started to feel like there was no way Tom killed himself. That can't be what happened. Something else happened to Tom. And Keith was confident that through his research and through doing this book about Tom, he would figure out what happened to him and his dog. As soon as the memorial service ended, Keith quickly slipped out and headed back to his apartment, and when he went inside, he looked around at all the stacks of papers and maps and books that he was using to put together this novel, and he knew that out of all this chaos around him, this novel really was becoming a thing. He was doing it. He was gonna get this book done. But he knew there was one more thing he had to do before he could finish this book. And that was, he had to go back up into the mountains. So a few days later, on August 7th, at around 4:30 in the afternoon, Keith walked inside of KP Cafe and strolled up to the counter where his buddy, Ted Parker, was sitting there reading a book. Keith paid for a drink and then announced to Ted that he, Keith, was going to leave this cafe and go right up into the mountains again. And so as Keith told Ted his big plan for this hike he was going to go on, Ted just felt totally confused. Ted's looking at Keith knowing this guy is not a confident climber. I mean, they had gone on that one hike partway up the mountain, and Keith had had a panic attack and had to...
Charlie too fuck used. Let's scare him.
Nope, that's why you ain't scared. I am focused. Because the reason I'm focused, because I got confused on one part, and I'm like, hold on, okay, I do got my questions about Keith. And my questions about a lot of people in this story, but I'm gonna let it finish. Luckily, it's a good amount of time left. I'm wondering if he's going to actually figure out what happened or let us know what happened. But yeah, I was trying to piece some things together, but I'm back on track now anyway. Hey, appreciate the $1.99 though. Appreciate your doggy bone.
They had gone on that one hike partway up the mountain, and Keith had had a panic attack and had to go back down again. Also, at the top of the mountain, it was like 12,000 feet of elevation where the temperatures would be near or below freezing. And here Keith was just wearing a flannel shirt and jeans. He had no other equipment with him, no other warm clothes. Also, the route that Keith was describing to Ted would take at least 6 hours round trip. And it's 4:30 p.m. now. And so Ted's thinking, Keith is going to get trapped up in the mountains in the middle of the night. And so Ted finally says to Keith, I hope you're joking. But Keith would say, I am not joking. And in fact, I'm leaving right now. And then before Ted could even protest, Keith turned around and while sipping his drink, just casually walked out of the store and began heading towards the mountains. And Ted, he thought about stopping Keith and really talking some sense into him and getting him not to do this hike. But ultimately, Ted decided to do nothing, and he told himself that he would just check on Keith the next.
Fuck used and fuck used and fuck used also fuck used.
Okay, hold up. I'm tripping. Because the first time you donated and said that, I read that as focused, right? But I swear it's like you saying, fuck you. I'm tripping, dog. Let me see. Focused and focused and focused. Also focused. Okay. I'm tripping. That shit tripped me out. I'm like, is this nigga saying, fuck you?
But ultimately, Ted decided to do nothing, and he told himself that he would just check on Keith the next day. And so, the next morning, Ted, instead of going to his cafe, went first to the bookstore next door to see if Keith was in there. But when he got to the door, it was clear Keith was not inside, and the door was locked, and everything was dark. And so, trying not to panic, Ted hopped right back into his car, and he drove over to the church apartment where Keith had been staying. But again, Keith was not there. And right away, Ted is like, oh my goodness, Keith is stuck up on the mountain right now. Exactly what I thought was going to happen has happened. And so right away, Ted rushed to the sheriff to tell him that Keith was missing. And after hearing what Ted had to say, the sheriff would end up launching one of the biggest search and rescue efforts in the history of Colorado. Within 24 hours of being informed of Keith's absence, there were hundreds of people, professional searchers, and just locals who wanted to help, combing this mountain trail looking for Keith. There were planes overhead, there were tracking dogs. I mean, this was a really big deal. And by this point, Keith was very well known in Silver Plume. It's a tiny place. Everybody knows each other, and everyone knew that, he was working on this big book. And so people were really worried about Keith. He was one of theirs. But also, the townspeople were very creeped out.
I'm like, no, why? I wonder, why are they really worried about finding this person? Don't get me wrong, I wish they would do that for everyone, but it's just like when the ones that do happen, you're like, why? Is it because he's writing this big book, and since he has not been found dead, we have to find him because gotta make sure some shit. I don't know, dog. I saw this shit where somebody was talking about when people do searches like that, it's usually because they want. I forget.
Worried about Keith. He was one of theirs. But also, the townspeople were very creeped out by the fact that, Keith, who they knew was very similar to Tom. They knew he was writing about Tom. They knew that Keith was working out of the same storefront that Tom had been in. That now Keith had apparently vanished under the exact same circumstances as Tom. He had wandered into the woods, and that was it. And so it just felt like, how could they have these two people go missing in the exact same way? It just wasn't adding up. On August 9th, so 2 days after Keith had gone missing, and so by this point he's still missing, Ted and some friends decided they would go to Keith's apartment and look around and see if maybe there was some clue as to where Keith went or what he was going to do on this hike. And so they went into his apartment, and Ted's friends began fanning out and looking in the bedroom and looking through all the papers and documents all over the floor, and Ted sat down at Keith's computer. And so Ted fired it up. And as soon as it loaded, there was just this one document on the desktop, and it was the book that Keith was writing. And so Ted clicked on it. And right away, after reading just a couple of lines, he was yelling for his friends to come over here and look at this. And one by one, each of these guys came over, and they just could not believe what they were looking at. From the first page of Keith's book, it was clear the setting for his book was Silver Plume, except he renamed it White Plume. He had created all these fictional characters as well that were obviously based on real people, but had renamed them as well. But that was not what shocked Ted and his friends. What shocked them was the main character of this book. His name was Guy Gypsum. Guy Gypsum was a military veteran who had come to White Plume looking for a better life and an opportunity to be closer to nature in rural Colorado. Guy was almost 50 years old, he loved to go hiking, and he worked out of a storefront that was right next to the only cafe in town. Guy Gypsum was both Keith and Tom at the same time. Keith basically had taken Tom's life and Keith's own life and merged them to create this composite character. And when Ted and his friends scrolled to the bottom of this document, they realized that Keith had written an ending for Guy Gypsum's character. These are the final words in this document. Guy Gypsum changed into some hiking boots and donned a...
My bad, let me go. Yo, that is trippy, dog. Let me go back.
Keith had written an ending for Guy Gypsum's character. These are the final words in this document. Guy Gypsum changed into some hiking boots and donned a heavy flannel shirt. He understood it all now, and his motivations. Guy closed the door and then walked off towards the lush, shadowless Colorado forests above. 5 days later, the search for Keith was called off. He was never found. Some people say Keith wandered up into the mountains and accidentally forests above, and then walked off towards the lush, shadowless Colorado forests above. 5 days later, the search for Keith was called off. He was never found. Some people say Keith wandered up into the mountains and accidentally died of exposure, and someday we'll find his remains somewhere in the forest. But others say, after reading that final line in Keith's book, that Keith did all this on purpose. I mean, he literally lived out the final part of his book. He put on his boots and his heavy flannel shirt and his jeans, and he wandered off into the lush, shadowless Colorado forest above and killed himself in order to perhaps get closer to Tom Young, the man he had kind of become obsessed with after learning they were so similar, and the man he kind of like meshed his own life with and created this weird composite character of these two lives. I mean, it seemed like a guy that had kind of spiraled into madness in writing this book and decided that death was the only way to finish the novel. And still others say, you know, maybe there really is some kind of secret illicit operation happening in or around Silverplume. Maybe it's that radioactive waste getting dumped into the mines that, you know, Tom discovered, and that got him killed. And Keith, in researching Tom, also discovered this illegal thing, and that got Keith killed as well. But all of those things are just theories, because today, officially, there is no answer as to what happened to Keith. His case is still open.
Damn. Oh, national
So
parks
that's
are
gonna
fucking creepy, man. Just be wondering what the hell be happening, dude. Looking back, it was very simple. Probably too simple. The telephone rang. Confusion rang. I ain't about to read all that. That's a lot. But man. Oh, man. So did the book actually come out? I was just wondering that. Did that book come out? The one that Keith went to write? Oh, yes, but yeah, that's definitely one for the brain, dude. Oh, shoot. Mr. Baller and Mr. Nightmare playlist. It's about, I'm gonna read it up here. It's hard to read that one, forget that. Let me see what I missed. Guy's fulfilling his own story. Yeah, I mean that one I'm not gonna lie, I definitely have a shit ton of questions on that one, but it's like, hey, what the hell? Yeah, but you need playlists for every grouping. Great advice, Jamie. Wait, what you mean? What you talking about? Jamie, right? I'm tripping. I stopped doing music videos. They got copyright too much. I hear that. I know, man. I tried to do one like American hip hop one on my channel a long time ago. And like before I even pressed upload, I pressed it was like 1%. That mug got hit. I was like, dawg, they be tripping. But yeah, the music ones are hard because you can't monetize them neither. What you smoking, Charlie? Actually, I think this was something cheesecake today. I actually just bought it too. It's actually hella good. It's an indica. I usually don't do indicas, but right now I'm loving indica. I think indica's gonna be my new thing because for real, I'm not trying to say nothing like, cause I know y'all gonna like pause and shit, but for real, this one it make me feel more like tingly-ish. Like I feel more like sensitive all over my body. So I've been just cracking up and shit lately, dog. But I don't know, man. But yeah, cause every morning I take my honey, so that could be a thing too, though. But I don't know, man. I just been feeling all tingly all over all day lately. Like niggas just been sensitive. Sex only been like 30 seconds lately. Like, I'm like, ooh, I'm sorry. I'll play. No, I ain't playing though, for real though. Sometimes it happen though. Dudes be capping. Sometimes we had them. Well, I don't know. We about to talk about that shit, but yeah. What would happen if you got brain on hot? Oh, I love it. It's really sensitive. I love it. I tell my girl like, I'm gonna get hot. But yeah, the ASMR of weed. Hey, it's a few ASMR weed channels I watch. This is one girl I watch. She fire. I watch hers. I watch hella ASMR weed channels. Actually, this is one dude I watch. He dope too. I be watching this dude named Mr. THC. He fire. Let me see, 30 second day. Hey, it happens sometimes. Hey, don't get me wrong. I make up for it. My nights ain't no bad stories on me. But still, it happens sometimes. You had them nights where you just like, like shit. My bad. It don't happen often though. What about the playlist thing? What I miss about the playlist, indica is nice, but sativa is like, it's a nice cup of coffee to me. I can still function, write music, and I'm just saying, which makes sense though, because I only get sativas because I always like to keep myself up because I'm already an upper type person anyway, so I want to keep myself up because I enjoy it. But I was like, man, I ain't gonna lie. I've been loving this indica-ish because it's like, it feel like for me that I might be doing it wrong. Like, this might be my perfect balance because since I am, like I said, naturally a person who, at least I feel like this is an upper person. I got this. I don't know. It feel like my body working a little better. ASMR we Jones. Oh yeah, it's a couple on my watch. I'm telling you, they be fire too. It's this one girl I be watching. She be eating these edibles. Oh my gosh, she had like grams of the ish just be down, and I can't do that. Like edibles, this is just one me, and then I'm good, whatever. But she just be gobbling them mugs. It just be talking like normal with her. I'm like, oh, I don't know how she do this. I don't know. But there's sticky ASMR. Oh yes, it's film. Dang, I watch it. Man, let me see who I be watching. I ain't gonna watch the Jamie because I know you be. Yeah. You guys, this is my stream. Turn it off. Turn it off. Let me see who I be watching. What's their name? See, I gotta go to my burner account, but I can't go to that though. But yeah, it's a few I be watching. My son's cat named his cat Goku. Wait, your son's cat named his cat Goku? I already said that. Wait, did I read that right? Ever do any psychedelics, Charlie, acid, shrooms? In college, I tried, but I tried a smidget amount. Acid, no, I have not tried that. Like, I am good. I remember this. It was this woman who tried to get me to try it. I already told y'all the story before. It was like I think it was my first rave. She was like an older woman too. I was like, clearly, I want to say 18, 19 range, probably. Whatever. She definitely was in like mid 30s. Just dancing on me, and she's make a long story short. Make a long story short, soft part. But yeah, she had something on her tongue, and she was basically trying to get me to kiss her. I was like, nah, I'm all right. I'm good. You ever tried Burkacetal joints? Did I read that right? You ever tried Burkacetal joints? Hell no, that sounds like something I'll break on my body. Like, Donnie, you broke your Burkacetal joint, nigga. Hell no, what is that? I don't know what that one is. I should. Yeah, I'm sorry, but you broke your Burkacetal joint, my nigga. Oh shit. I had 3 grams of shrooms. Oh yeah, no sir, you're still procrastinating on taking them. See, I have not done that yet because I don't. I just do weed because I feel like it's the balance I need at my age now, especially being a father. Cause it helps my brain out a lot. I don't want to get into like a bunch of extra stuff because I don't need it. This is a good balance for me right now. But yeah, I don't know. I be watching videos on that as well too though. I hate that drinking out of cups isn't actually from a guy on acid in the closet. I'm tripping today. Hold on, Jamie. Let me read that one more time. I hate that drinking out of cups isn't actually from a guy on acid in the closet. I don't know what you're talking about. LSD is alright. First time is nuts. No, I bet. Finna out, I freaking bet. But don't do none of that stuff though, dog. We don't promote that here. Not at all. Don't do that. Everyone live above this ish. I'm just speaking on my life, just what I've done, and y'all ask me about my experience. That's it. Don't do none of this. You don't need it. Drugs are bad, okay? Let me see. I hear no one should ever do the tour. I haven't even heard of that one. I think is that one I saw on when I was watching Joe Rogan. I think that's one. I don't know. I heard about that one though. But no, DMC. That's the one I saw there. Lana. Yeah, that's one I saw there. But yeah, nope, have not. I'm good. I'm just chilling. I just be at home doing what I do. I think if no, I ain't gonna say that. Like that was way more powerful than we, not even on the same level. Oh, I know my bro be doing them. A few of my bros be doing them. I'm afraid to try any of that. I smoked one time. I get too motherfucking paranoid. La, and keep it that way. If you good without it, then you right. Definitely leave it alone. That's how my partner was. The first time I seen someone, like, or at least around my age, trying to do it, man, he tripped out. It's this. The story was, it was a guy in the closet on acid, and his friends recorded him talking to himself. It's so damn funny. Let me see what this is. Was this the video you were talking about from the beginning? Was it good, Chuck? What's good, Larry? Larry G. If I read that right, 7 Larry G. My bad. What's good, doggy bone? But the truth is, I already read that part. Huh? Oh, but the truth is, it was a dude who recorded himself watching commercials wearing headphones. Jamie, you got me so confused in the head right now. My cousin and sister smoke, you know what, and they hotboxed my cousin's car once with me in there. I didn't even get secondhand. Yeah, I don't even know if contact really worked, honestly. 'Cause I don't think I've ever caught contact. And I've been around people who've been doing this shit since I was a damn kid. I ain't started until like 3 years ago, technically, because I did it in high school as well. But yeah, either way, let me read that. Okay, laugh out. All right, my bad. Even got a secondhand. I laugh out loud. So I feel like it wouldn't do much. Yeah, probably won't. You be all right. You good. Psychedelics are not for everyone. They're being used now for psychotherapy treatment. And that's what's up. But yeah, I heard they're not for everyone. I heard the first time I tried a little bit was because of this chick I was working with in Arizona, and I wanted to, you know what? So I was trying to get on her good side. Where's that? I think is this right here? Okay, Jamie, you wanted me to check out. Post that link one more time. The one that you wanted. Just to make sure, because you posted like a few links. Post that link from the beginning. You posted that you wanted me to watch one more time. I've caught contact. I'm okay with that. I hear that, la la. I made the Bucharest joint up, try. I love lie. See, yeah, I should. Yeah, you tripping now. You look. A good lie is cool here and there, but no one should love lying. Like that's not really good. I don't know about that one, Aisha. But yeah, I knew I wasn't tripping about no damn Bucharest joint. My family swore I would be the alcoholic, but they all drink way more than me. Damn. Yeah, I can't get to drink it. Ugh, I hate it. I hate the way it make me feel. I hate the way it tastes. I don't get it. I just don't, for the life of me, I cannot understand it. I don't care what you say right now. I'm calling cap. Light, dark, any cheap, expensive, any type of alcohol. If you put it in front of me in a cup, it all tastes the same to me. I don't get how people are like, oh my god, this one good though. This one tastes like so and so. This one's smooth. I know it ain't. It all tastes like rubbing alcohol. I ain't never in my life, and I tried them all. I was a bartender for like 3 years, dog. I used to go out to parties a freaking lot. Like, dog, I tried. I was like, man, get out of here. Nobody is just drinking this ish, dude. This is nasty. Somebody needs to stop. They need to stop lying and admit it. That ish is nasty, dog. Should be burning. What the fuck is that? And it don't even feel good. Let me see. It said open. Let me open the one. Inspect. The hell? Why I say inspect? Oh, the mic is tripping. And I had no idea what that feeling could do to you. Let me see. All right. These people's stories of paranormal experiences will terrify you. Oh, shit. This is legit. Look at this. Oh, so this is legit, huh? So this is it, Jamie? Let me see before we check this out. Let me see. Y'all can see everything real quick. Oh, let me see what y'all talking about real quick before we started. I don't want to drink anything that burns on the way down and makes me forget 90% of the previous night. For real, though, I ain't gonna lie. Man, I don't get it. And then it didn't feel like you lose control of yourself sometimes. Like, I don't know. But if you don't get me wrong, I drink socially when I go out. I drink socially. But yeah, if you drink, enjoy your drink. You cool. At least with weed, I can smoke as much as I want without a hangover. That too, y'all, for real, can't overdose on it. Yeah, that too. Like, I didn't even know I had my limits though. When I start feeling like I'm on a boat, I'm like, yeah, I'm in my limit. I gotta get off, dog. Let me see. I must have not been listening, Mary Ellis. Appreciate the don't know, Aisha. I don't love lying. I was just kidding. Just saying. I hear that. I'm messing with you, Aisha. All right, y'all good? Let's watch this. Appreciate the don't know.
My wife and I had just moved in.
I don't love lying. I was just kidding, just saying.
Cap, no, I'm playing.
My wife and I had just moved into a new home, and we couldn't have been more excited. But after our very first night living there, I found all the furniture in the living room turned upside down. All my pictures were upside down too, and so was my wife. That's when I realized that it was actually me being held upside down by a ghost who was looking right at my ass and going, wow,
Jamie, get the fuck out
nice
of here.
ass for some old man. And then about 50 other ghosts floated up out of the floor and said, God damn, old man, that behind is a ghost's greatest joy. The ghost that was holding me brought its mouth to my ear and whispered, jealous, because he just had a swirly little ghost tail. No anus at all. I still get chills just thinking about it.
I was visiting my father's resting place in the cemetery when I saw this bright glowing orb floating through the tombstones. I don't know why, but I called out, Dad, is that you? The white light stopped, then shook back and forth as if to say no. So I said, how about Aunt Jacqueline? It said no again. So I said, Buddy Holly? And it flew straight into my mouth and down into my heart where I felt it shimmy and do a tiny dance as if to say yes. A few months later, I passed the white light into the toilet.
I hate ghosts. I hate them. I got a huge pathetic one that lives in my driveway because it's in love with the exhaust coming out of my truck's tailpipe. This fat, cloud-looking doughboy gets all shy, can't decide whether to kiss the exhaust or not until I shut the engine off.
Man, oh man, when we was watching ghost videos, I used to talk to you about this. Y'all used to think I was joking. I legit sometimes be wishing you could see the ghosts and interact with them because I guarantee not all of them are boos here to scare you. Man, no, if they were people at once, this would be fire, man. Like this damn ghost gonna my damn nerves, Lord. They keep smoking my weed.
I can't decide whether to kiss the exhaust or not until I shut the engine off. Then it starts weeping and moaning about being lovelorn and blueballed, and I'm like, aloha, asshole, is this your first time in hell or what? This place ain't supposed to be a nice time. Jesus Christ, pathetic piece of shit.
I went to a psychic to try and contact my recently deceased Grandpa Joe. I wanted to see if it was cool for me to dump all his war medals in the trash because literally no one wanted them. Just seconds after walking into the room, the psychic said, oh wow, oh wow, oh wow, oh wow, here it comes. And out of her mouth tumbled a naked ghost of Hitler and FDR right onto the floor. Both looked at each other, smiled, and FDR shouted, yeah, baby, Frank and the Dolph back at it again. Hitler shouted, your Grandpa Joe's in hell for loitering. Then they floated over to the psychic's laptop, bought season passes to an amusement park online, printed out a picture of a tilt-a-whirl, and floated out the window. I still can't explain it.
They should have let me tell the story, dog. I got some crazy ghost experience for real. I could have told them some shit about dog. I ain't gonna lie. I think if I did have a ghost dog, I think
My
I'd
name
have
is
one.
Rick.
Boy, Rick, hold up. I thought it said something else. Click hold. All right, yeah, I think if I had a ghost, dog, I think he'd beg too much. A little roaching ass ghost. I can already see it. Cause I ain't gonna lie, dog. I am not blaming it on getting older or nothing. I done through the weed. I be missing hella stuff, dog. Just like now, I done dropped that weed. You got it. You probably smacked it out of my hand. I told you. I'm telling you, dog. I found it. No, I thought it said the cuck hold. I was like, wait, what? I said, I know they know my burner account. Stop playing. Let me see. People just coming in to on the stream or just coming in like referring back to the video. I don't know. Roaching ass ghost live in your old place. Shit. My ghost experience are top tier. Oh, really, Kamari? Oh, really? Hey, I got some wild shit for real. I ain't gonna lie, I got some wild shit. Cause I live in Germany. I hear that. Why you said, this is where I come in. What did I tune into? Oh, you late? I don't know what you tuned into. That first person story was wild though. Probably because it caught me off guard. Let me move this. Probably because it caught me off guard. I only ever had one apparition appear in my life as a kid. Shoot. Appear in my life as a kid, a little girl in a white gown smiling from the foot of my aunt's bed. Ooh, that would trip me out. See, I ain't never had nothing like I feel like I saw, but I've heard Like, dog, I've heard some shit, man. At least I don't think I had some shit I saw. Like, man, I still think one of my wildest experiences when we were playing. Me and my friends were playing Bloody Mary. It's a long story, but dog, I kid you not, no one was able to play around because we were all in that damn bathroom, dog. And that ish was scary, and the way that the door wouldn't open, because you can tell when the door is locked or someone holding it. You can tell that there's a difference. This one was not turning, dog. Tripped us out. Hey, wow, dog. But yeah, other than that, I've heard ish. Like I've been asleep and I've heard people call out my name. You hear it'd be drawn out, dog. It'd be like, and you'll wake up like, who called my name? I had that happen before. Shit trippy. Charlie scared of, yeah, I ain't saying that name. With that big ass mirror behind me too, you got, yeah. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, dog. I got some experience with that shit. Some wild experience with it. That's why that one get me, dog. So what Jamie say? Kamikaze street lights always go out in front of me. I hear that. I used to see a green ghost lady too, and I was on the top bunk and was just staring at her coming in and out of my closet. Ooh, yeah, that'll trip me up. I legit never had any experience at all. Life so boring for real. No, it ain't boring, Aisha. I mean, I consider that lucky for real. Shoot, I don't want no fearful experience like that. Like, unless the ghost is gonna legit talk to me and interact with me and let me know some shit that I don't have access to, then yeah, I want it then. But other than that, it ain't fun. Interesting, kind of creepy, Jamie. What did Jamie say? I missed it. Let me see. There'll always be one, and it's when I'm right by it. Oh, for Jamie, you cap. I thought she was joking on Jamie. OG fans have heard that story from Charlie 100 times. I hear that. I hear that, doggy bone. Let me see. What was that link you posted, Jamie? Hold up. I'm so glad I never seen anything like that. I'd be paranoid. Hell yeah, I'd be paranoid as F2 Zane. I'd be tripping out. Dude, I be sleeping at night. I'll be half asleep at 3 a.m. I'll hear a big banging noise. I'll check nobody there. Then I'll hear scratching noises. Sometimes, yeah, you did. I don't know about all that one. I don't know about all that one. Yeah, see, I ain't got that kind of experience. And I'll take the boring. I'll take that. Yeah, that one will trip me out. I started watching Charlie in 8th grade, by the way. Here we go with this. Baby feel old. Let me guess what grade you in now? Oh, I'm a heart surgeon now, nigga. Like, damn. I done went to 4 years of college and everything. Oh, no, I think that's 8, ain't it? Probably more. Man, I appreciate that, though. Appreciate that. You saw me grow up. Well, I was so cringe at the beginning, too. I was like, it was cringe. Even the Good Ghost experience on Beyond Believers. Oh, we gotta get back to watching it. That was so freaking good. No, hell no, I wouldn't even say I was cringe. That was just me. Shit, I was having fun. Fuck that. That shit was funny to me. Shit, anyway. It's cringe because I don't like looking at old shit anyway. But, man, anyway, we gotta get back to Beyond Belief. That was funny. I mean, that was good. I ain't gonna lie. I only had sleep paralysis. Ooh, shit, I only had that once. My damn self. Sleep paralysis once with eyes closed. It was terrifying. God told me the person I was talking to was the devil. Then the person in my dream turned into a reploid. That's hard to say. Reploid lizard person. Reploid lizard person. Basically reptile shit. Reptilian. Yeah, that is trippy. I already told you my blade one 100 times. I know I told you that one 100 times. That one still to this day is the wildest shit to me, dogs. I vividly remember that snot out of that, dog. I know Blade was in my room, and I know Blade punched the shit out of me. I know for a fact. That shit was too real. Listen, I watched you in 7th grade, and now I'm a junior. Oh, okay. Appreciate you. Oh, my bad. Where was that link, Jamie? Let me scroll up. Let me see. Yeah, my 54-year-old uncle was like, I know Charlie, you used to watch him all the time. Yeah, right. I know he did when I was in middle school. Good time. Cap. Hey, my granny used to tell me some of the wildest, scariest stories ever, and it was all based in like Mississippi and shit too. Them shit used to trip me the fuck out. What is this, Jamie? Getting money. Getting money. Catch me in your trap, and I'm still getting that money. Mouth dry. I need to get some more water. Oh, there we go. Drinking out of cups, official. Jamie, is this a song that's about to get blocked? Are you old man? I'm 26. I was watching your channel when I was like 13. Dude, cap. I ain't even had no channel, boy. I ain't had no channel that damn long. That's 13. I ain't had, you said that's a 3 or 8. I ain't had a channel no damn 13 years. I started in what, 2016, and then I think it's 2000. I want to say late 2017 is when I started taking it serious, or maybe 2018 is when I started taking it serious. Getting ready for school at 5 a.m. during Charlie live screen. Y'all Americans would never get this. That's wild. That's dope, Aisha. That's dope. That's dope. Hey, enjoy your day at school as you go too. That's dope. Enjoy your day. Don't be lying to people neither. Go ahead. Get your work done. You gotta go get. All right, let's go. Jamie, can I watch this or is this gonna get blocked? Check my comment. Let me see, where is it, Kamikaze? I don't want sleep paralysis anymore. I agree, Yvette. I'm with you. I'm in the same boat with you. When my dad was a kid, he seen a little girl and half of her face was like burnt looking, and he found out she died in a house fire. Damn, that would be trippy. Let me see. What you say, Kamikaze? I still need you to watch some Mentally Mitch, even if it's just one. Oh yeah, we'll check out Dog. When we on Twitch, we'll check out Dog. All right, let me see. All right, Jamie, if this is a song, I ain't about to watch this as long.
What does this guy think he's an Indian? Was he a goddamn asshole? What the fuck is he doing? Not ever. No way. Now he's...
I'm too high for this shit. This shit is creepy.
Was he a goddamn asshole? What the fuck is he doing? Not ever. No way. Now he's Johnny Hammersticks. Hammering away like he's freaking Tommy Noble. What the hell's he doing? Thinks he's got it going, bossing over. No way. No way. What is this garbage?
I don't get it.
What is this? Oh, I'm king of the trees. I'm the tree meister. I count on them.
Is this the right video? Or am I tripping? I don't get it. Yo, appreciate the no Finnegan. I'm gonna wait and let it read it. Oh, there it go. It's a little faster.
Hey Charlie, watch Sauce. Why are things creepy?
Hey, Vsauce here. I think Vsauce will get blocked on it. Watching Vsauce will get you blocked. I think back during the meme days when we used to watch him, yeah, I get blocked watching Vsauce. Did you ever see my comment about the bright light? I did not, la. I thought only way younger people had it, Jamie. Shit. Hey, also appreciate the don't know as well, Finnegan. Appreciate it. The horrible audio quality is killing me. It ain't even that. It's this damn gecko that's killing me. Dog, I look creepy. Everyone used to think this was people recording their friend on acid in the closet, but it's a dude watching commercials but wearing headphones. Okay, so they thought it was okay. Okay, so let me watch it from that perspective one more time. Okay, one more time. So everyone used to think this was people recording their friend on acid in the closet, but it turns out it's a guy just watching commercials and wearing headphones. All right, boom. Let's see.
When sometimes I pride, I like to steal. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. This guy's a faggot. This guy's some sort of faggot Indian in the teepee. Ooh, this guy thinks he's Captain Knots. Thinks he's Captain tying knots. When everyone needs some knots tied, they go to him. Bullshit.
I get it, but yeah, I ain't gonna lie. It ain't that funny to me. I get it. I don't like that one. I get it, though. Hey, Vsauce here. I said sometimes my brother shows himself to me as a bright light, so bright that I get an instant headache. Oh, sheesh. So I take it as your brother. Okay. I think I need a little more context there, but I don't think. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Never mind. Like he cross-eyed. Yeah, that thing look weird, dog. It's so damn funny you're tripping. But see, we probably got different sense of humor. I don't know. I don't get that one. Is he supposed to sound like Christopher Walken? I don't even know. Is that fucking during Prime Month? It's insane. I don't know what you're talking about. A lie. Are you sure that's not close from migraines? All right, y'all just talking about anything now. I didn't even see my late brother. I didn't even see my late brother anymore. Shit, me either. Do you mean like I don't know what you mean by in that form, but definitely it does suck. It does suck, but yeah, I know what you mean. And I don't know if you're what reason. You don't have to let me know what reason just for y'all don't bring me in your personal life right now. Definitely don't do that. Don't bring me into your personal life right now. I see. Charlie the unicorn. What you mean the unicorn? Oh yeah, cause that's yeah, I know what you're about. I used to always get that damn comment in my damn videos. Charlie drops acid live while watching scary videos makes that hell no. You won't see that one, doggy bone. You will not see that one. He passed what I talked about before. Oh, definitely rest in peace. Definitely. Sorry about that. Was a part of my ghosters. Oh yeah, that definitely sucks. Definitely sorry about that. I don't think Vsauce will get blocked. It's he actually already did. I had a meme channel before. Yeah, he'll get blocked, doggy bone. He gets blocked. A lot of issues with the meme era get blocked. And in the way those are the only ones that gave me strikes too. At least in like the horror world or true crime world, those would just get like blocked copyright claim. But boy, all my strikes came from meme type videos. Like nope. Let me see, what is this one here? If I get that. Oh, all right, so it will work in this one. Fuck it. Yo, I need to fix this damn F1. This shit is annoying, dog.
Come in.
Okay, Greg, I have to go. Yeah, now listen, don't let them fill your ears with nonsense. That's my job, okay? I'll see you Monday.
July 14th.
Sorry it took so long to get you into the schedule. Please have a seat. So when you made the appointment, you said you work as a bank guard. How do you like that?
It's okay.
Must be a lot of time on your feet.
It's not so bad.
You're in good health?
No complaints.
All right. How can I help you, Aiden?
It's weird.
You've come to the right man.
Pardon?
Weird is my specialty. Says so right on the degree. Says so right on the degree.
I thought it was gonna really say weird is my specialty.
Great.
Listen, Aiden, there's nothing to be embarrassed about. Something's bothering you. You're here. Maybe I can help you. Tell me about it.
I feel like I'm being...
Oh. Damn, this one 15 minutes, Jamie. 16 minutes. This one long.
I feel like I'm being toyed with or teased.
How so?
It sounds crazy.
Aiden, I once treated a man who thought his hands turned into feet when he was asleep and kicked him.
Wow, really?
Yes, and he still sends me Christmas cards from the asylum. I didn't say that to upset you. I said that because sitting
I'm about to say that ain't funny. Like at that moment, that ain't funny, dog. Oh, what the hell? You say he's demonically what? He's demonically possessed. Weird is my specialty too.
I didn't say that to upset you. I said that because sitting across from you now, I can see that whatever's troubling you is something a good deal more manageable than that.
I don't even want to be in the same conversation as the feet for hands guy. I feel like someone's been altering my things.
Altering your things?
Well, there's this 45 I have.
So is this based on basically what I said about if I had a ghost earlier? Because I'd be missing
by the
ish.
Supremes. Can they
That
have
why
a
you-
song called There's this 45 I have by the Supremes. Can they have a song called Let Me Go the Right Way? A couple of days ago, I realized that the label had changed. It used to say Let Me Go the Right Way, and now it says Let Me Go, parentheses, the right way.
The parenthetical wasn't there before.
That's right.
You couldn't have possibly misread it originally?
No, Doc, I'm telling you, I've listened to this record a ton and a ton of times. And I know exactly what the label says, and there's no parentheses.
No parentheses.
You think I'm crazy?
I didn't say that. And other things have been altered?
Yeah, my brown shirt is, now it's green. My belt buckle is silver, and now it's gold. I bought a big jar of pickles, and the next day I took it out of the fridge. It was a small jar. Ridiculously tiny.
Is your work at the bank stressful? Are you worried that someone might come in with a gun?
No.
Listen, Aiden, I don't think you're crazy. But you are stressed. And I don't know how it started, but it snowballed. And we're going to stop it. Is there a drugstore near your apartment building?
Yeah, right at the bottom.
Terrific. I'm prescribing you 1 bottle of beer and a 1-a-day tablet every night. I expect your drugstore sells both. We'll talk again next week at the same time.
Thank you, Dr. Kemp. Thank you.
Enjoy that beer.
July 21st. Rana.
Aiden. I've been wondering how you've been getting along. Not as well as we hoped.
No.
Tell me.
You know how a radiator...
Hold on, let me see. My camera's still good so far. I know, so he for real prescribing the 1 bottle of beer. See, all right, everything look good, so we good. Cool. Hey, I think I fixed my camera. I think I'm good now.
Tell me.
You know how a radiator clanks and shakes before it does anything?
Before it expresses heat, of course.
That's how I feel. I feel like I'm shaking, clanking inside.
Hold out your hand, please. Keep it as steady as you can. All right, thank you. You can put it down now. You're not shaking on the outside. Have any of your other things been altered?
No.
Still taking the 1-a-days?
And the beer, like you said.
The idea is not for you to transform yourself into a dipsomaniac. It's for you to relax.
Yes, just one.
Good. There's something else, though.
Yeah, it's weird. What it is I take the bus to work, and I've been seeing this woman a lot lately. She's older, but not old. She's very dignified. She wears this purple coat.
I can picture her.
So, she gets off right before my bank. And this past Saturday, she sat beside me, wearing her coat as always, except it was torn on the shoulder. And that struck me because you can't imagine this woman going out of the door with even a hair out of place. And she was squeezing her purse.
Palpating it.
Like she was upset. And on her face, she had a sore. And
ooh, shit.
We get to her stop, and when she stood up, her face was close to my ear at one moment, and she whispers,
"Don't take the pills. They make the world lie."
She got off, and I haven't seen her on the bus since.
Oh, that's the video.
She got off, and I haven't seen her on the bus since.
She said, "Don't take the pills."
Don't take the pills, they make the world lie. I know it's stupid, but another crazy thing is, how does she know I'm taking a pill?
She couldn't, but plenty of people do take pills, right?
Yeah.
Suppose she rode the buses all day long, whispering to 20 different people, "Don't take the pills, they make the world lie." I bet she would strike a nerve with at least 10 of those people, probably more.
Why would she do that?
Yeah, why pills?
People partake in all kinds of antisocial behaviors.
Bump it to me, I don't know.
Anyway, don't take the pills anymore.
Really?
Really. Better safe than sorry. Right now, the original stress is reaching out, grabbing for purchase for anything it can get its tentacles on. Next week?
Sure I'm not crazy?
I'm sure.
Man, he ain't really no help.
What's wrong? Aiden, what's going on?
Sure my name's not Paul? People that I've been working with for months have been calling me Paul.
Didn't you hear me calling your name?
How about those meds, Paul? Aiden, I'm concerned.
Nobody comes here.
Now calm down, please. Wait, what are you talking about?
I took off work and I watched your office on Monday and Tuesday. Nobody came.
What'd you say?
I'm concerned.
Nobody comes here.
Now calm down, please. Wait, what are you talking about?
I took off work and I watched your office on Monday and Tuesday. Nobody came.
You watched my office for 2 whole days.
Ever since I started seeing you, everything's been going wrong. Shakiness, the woman warning me, people at the bank calling me by someone else's name, and now this? I think there was something in those vitamins. Or you switched the bottles when the store owner wasn't looking, or you paid him off.
Aiden, I work at Bellevue on Mondays and Tuesdays.
Sure you do.
Why would I have poisoned your vitamins?
I don't know, because you're up to some sick fucking experiment. You tell me.
Aiden, do you think that I paid off everyone that you work with at the bank as well?
You must have.
Okay. And I gather that I snuck into your apartment and I tampered with all of your things as well?
Exactly what I think.
Aiden, I am one man. I don't have the resources to do what you are talking about. I am not at the forefront of some conspiracy.
I knew you were gonna say that. I knew you were gonna fucking say that. Where's your fish?
I don't have a fish, Aiden. I've never had one.
Man, nigga, I seen the fish, dog.
I knew you were gonna say that too. I knew it.
Do you know what I'm gonna say next? You're having a breakdown, son, but it's all right. We're gonna get you help.
Ooh, this is crazy.
I'm so scared.
It's all right. It's all right. We'll get you checked in today. I have admitting privileges at an exceptional facility, and we will get you a room right away. Mrs. Kemp, put me through to Dr. Stevenson. Now. Yes, I realize, yes. Yes, I realize, yes.
God dang it. Hold up. I didn't close the link. I can go to history. I knew it was gonna start over. Hold up, real quick. Dang, I was trying to read that and close the link. Hold up. Where was that at? That was like at the. Hey, this kind of good. I ain't gonna cap. It has me really the freak pulled in, dog. Hold up, shit. Because I just keep thinking like, man, what if that can? Well, I mean, stuff like that along those lines really do happen to people though when they really start. You know what I'm saying? Just start going crazy. Like, was like, yo, I'm remembering shit different. I'm Alzheimer's shit. It's like, man, that's wild, dude. He's like, everybody's calling me Paul. I cannot find this timeline. I mean, where was it? Right here, I think.
Resources to do what you are.
The resources to do what you. Oh, you can't see my bad. Hold up. Let me read that shit. I'm reading that because I knew he was bullshit from the beginning. All right, Venderton. Oh, my bad. Vanderton University, Carter David Camp at Cambridge and the Commonwealth, Massachusetts. I can't see what that says. The degree of Bachelor of Science, College of Weird. Oh, he was not lying. College of Weird and Demented Theory. Is that for real, dog? That's not what it's really called, actually, right? All right, let's go back. Oh, this is good.
Dr. Stevenson. Now. Yes, I realize, yes.
Oh, I ain't have to be wanted. They zoomed the hell in.
Please, just do it.
Dr. Kemp, who are you? Who are you?
Lock him in.
What kind of... No type of fight. My skinny ass could put up a better fight than that. Boy, stop. Get your boot ass off me, nigga. Oh, I done broke my stuff. Hold up, dog. Wait 1 second, dog. Y'all done broke everything. Playing around too damn much. Hold up, I done broke everything now. Stream might be over. Yep, I can't hear. Oh, nope, I know what I did. Booyah, there we go. Now we back in game, back in the game, back in business. Let's see. Could kick this brother at least. I was glad to be around. Hell no, I'd be throwing hands to do it. I know, right? He said, he didn't say that. He said, Let's go back. Give me some water real quick. Stab your ass with this pen, nigga. Or was that a needle? Ooh, shit, no. Yo! The story he was...
Don't fall asleep. Don't fall asleep.
Jamie, you be watching some good ish on YouTube.
We're good to go, Doctor.
What is this? What is this?
Pretty much what you gas stated. We did swap your things. Dose your beer. And pay your coworkers to call you a different name.
Damn, people are shiesty.
A sick fucking experiment.
I really like your record. Isn't it fun?
Ooh, boy.
Stop, please. Stop. You're gonna break your watch. You're kidding. Stop. No, please stop. 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 What does that sound?
I'll find out, Doctor.
He tells me he was going there this time, huh?
What are you smiling at?
Got you.
You mean got me?
It's your card.
Pardon?
Your business card. Found it tacked on the bulletin. The communal areas of Robert Dugan and Jane Crimshaw's apartment buildings. After that, it's just a matter of making a fake identity, getting an apartment, and getting the job at the bank.
Oh, damn.
Your people watched me for a while, but after I made the first call to get an appointment, we didn't know if you'd take the bait, but you did, didn't you?
We?
My colleagues from the special group for inquiries into demented and inhuman behavior.
Get down! Get down!
Hands in the air. Reach for the sky.
Get down!
Hand behind your head.
Yo, this is fire.
Down on your knees.
Get. Boss, you alright?
You have to make it.
No, we got you. We got you.
Oh, I want more. This is fire, dog. Damn, that is. And I knew I wasn't tripping. I'm like, dog, hell no. I'm not believing this damn doctor. Ain't no freaking way, boy. Do 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 do. You knew it had to be a twist Stephen King kid. Oh, that's his kid. I thought I thought he was just some guy who just randomly just happened to Twinkie Dinky have the same type of name, whatever. Freaking fire. That would make sense why it had that twist at the end. That would make sense. Oh, that would make sense why I loved it too. I was like, oh, this is freaking amazing. Top freaking tier, dude. That was freaking good. I ain't gonna lie, I wanted more of that one. Because at first I was like, damn, this more 15, 16 minutes. I'm like, why am I watching shit? I got my other one. I know I have a more. I put these two little roaches up. I use them in the morning when I wake up to edit. And I smoke the little roachies. But yeah, I knew I was like, dog, what was I talking about? What part again? I forgot. But either way go, this shit was good. Oh yeah, I was like, man, this movie kind of long. I want to watch it, but I'm glad I did stick that out. That was freaking good. Oh shit, hold up. You gotta let me go. Alright, yeah, it's easier to read the chat over here. My bad. It's hard looking over there reading that shit. I know that shit. I know that was good. Great film, great acting too. I mean, I think the acting could use a little. It was a little bit. I was looking for a little more, but I mean, I'm no actor, my damn self. But it was good. Excuse me. Let me go the right way. B1. What's B1? Is that like another one, or did I read that wrong? And then I was legit tripping out when the way he was explaining everything. Cause I'm like, yo, man, this can like really happen to someone. Like it does happen to someone sometimes. Where it's like, yo, I'm tripping. I'm like, maybe he's just going through it where it's like, yo, everything's just brain blah. His brain's just starting to play tricks on him. Like, oh man, that's freaking scary to think about. The whole time, nope, he was fooling their ass. She was so good. I forgot to comment. I hear that. There you go, one. He be dodging me. What you mean? Post yours. I ain't no post your link. Kamikaze, my bad. What you had? I ain't dodge you. Or were you talking about your message or what? is on the floor. Detroit lingo on the flow. Well, I don't know. We said in Flint, but when we said it's mostly like for like a female, like put her on the flow. Basically, we ain't about to talk about that, like stuff like that, or if you like put it on the floor. I don't really hear people say on the floor like that no more. I hear people say out here a lot, like we out here. Detroit, a lot of people in Detroit say we out here, or they be like my baby, like what's good my baby. Like so like you know when you approach like your nigga, like what's good my nigga, like what's good my baby, or you call your cousin what's good baby, shit like that, or you would hear what up though. You hear that a lot, what up though. But I don't think I ever heard it's on the flow like far as just being coined as like Detroit lingo. I don't think I had that shit at least now. I don't know about it. I don't know why I'm sitting here talking to you about that shit anyway. Why we talk about that? No, I was replying to be one. Oh, okay, all right. Just pretend to go crazy so you can mess with people. Reverse psychology. I hear that. Goku's here. There's this Hollywood movie called Grenah. My bad, I heard that wrong. Well, there's two identical looking dudes, and one committed a murder, and they trying to find who did it. And it reminded me of this short film, kind of. I can see why that would be crazy too, though. Like have like an identical twin, and one of them do commit like a freaking heinous, crazy ass crime. It's like, oh hell no. And then if he also blame it on you, like no, that was bro. Like if you don't chill out, I'll tell her mama, nigga. What if one conjoined twin murder someone, but the other? Oh, basically I just talked about murder someone, but didn't. Let me read that over. Blah. What if one conjoined twin murdered someone, but the other didn't and tried to stop it? Oh, okay. That still could work out that way. Yeah, if you try to stop it, because then now he's gonna be involved down there. Nah, I don't know if he tried to stop it. It should be alright. I don't know, unless bro get to blame it on him. Who goes to jail? Well, shit, the bro who did it. If we know the story the way you told it, but the other brother tried to stop him. If we know the story the way you told it, I would hope the dude who committed it went to jail. But that's why I said it depends if he go in that mug, get the line and making up some shit, or they start looking at it different, like, no, well, maybe he capped. Shit, I don't know. Jim and they are freed if they can't find out who did it. They both go to jail unless they find a really good surgeon. Oh, could join. I read that and still wasn't thinking could join. Damn, but I still would give it the same answer. But damn, that is whoa. Look at it even more different. Like, bro, whoa, what you doing? I'm about to go murder somebody. Like, no, bro, chill out. Like, come with me, nigga. Yeah, that would be wild. Man, someone should make a movie like that. It'd be kind of cheesy, be kind of good, like a conjoined twin movie, but one of them is just evil AF, and one of them is good AF. Like, dog. They should be doing ish. Like, dog, that'd be wow, man. They should make a movie like that. I can see it being cheesy and good, too. Corny and good. Joint twins. They just one of them just murdering people, just hella bad. The other one just hella good. Charlie too high. Hell yeah. Hell, I told you I like this indica stuff. It's pretty fire. How would only one go? Oh, yeah. See, yeah, because how only one go to jail? Oh, this is crazy fire. The more, and don't get me wrong, I'm a smart. I like to believe I'm a smart guy. I just messed up. It went over my head. Now I'm just thinking about more and more because you could join. This is crazy, dog. How would that work? Yeah, like how would the jail situation work? I woke up at 2:30 with nightmares. So I'm tired as hell. Well, damn, I'm sorry about that. You definitely can go get some rest. Definitely drink some water. You know, watch you something to laugh at before you go lay down. If you waking up with nightmares, you know, and just call it a night. Watch you some ASMR. That's how I go to sleep. Watch me some ASMR. Be knocked out. To be listening to people eating. Charlie, have you ever watched District 9? Nah, it doesn't sound familiar. I still need to watch that one movie where Macaulay Culkin, I think Culkin is badass kid. Oh yeah, that's my movie. You talk about and killing people. Oh yeah, you talk about The Other Son. Oh my gosh, I love that movie. I just watched it again like a few years ago. It still aged well. It's still good. It holds up today, I should say. My dog be looking at me like I'm stupid. I hear that, Mary Ellis. I heard state prison makes jail look like Disney World. I bet so. So I threw that out there. Oh, I hear that. Did you watch The Sadness? I don't know. Send me a link. Let me see what the thumbnail look like. Something bit my ass, boy. I'm outside barbecuing. That mosquito tore my ass up. They don't know what I've been through. Ooh, shit, tore me up too. I can't read that. Let me see. Ingomra. My bad if I said that wrong. Blah. It's twins, and one is gambler, and she shy, and the other one is a good guy. But it ain't the type of movie you're looking for. It's what you said though. That's wild though. Yeah, I want to see one that's like hella like crazy with it though. Like, dog, this nigga's legit a damn psychopath, and this one over here is like, oh my god, like this is just a good little Holy Spirit. But like, whoa, this would be wild. That'd be wild. Thai zombie. Oh yeah, the freaking. Oh, I'm glad you mentioned that. I do want to watch that. I think that one I was debating because I was like, I do want to watch it on my own, kind of. But I was like, I should just watch it as a reaction, just upload it with y'all to chill. But I ain't gonna lie, that shit did look good. The best scary movies are the mental terror ones. Yeah, I agree. Even though still for me, I love dolls and spirits, but those mental ones definitely do be crazy though. Like, oh my god, because at the end those ones usually always have that good twist too, where it's like, yo, whole time the movie was screwing with my brain. I swear the biggest movie to ever just like was actually two movies that just really just twist my brain. Like, what the fuck was freaking I want to say The Others. And the one I always forget the name, y'all tell me about it, is that one popular dude. He was in a mental asylum. He thought he was a cop in the ish, or a sheriff, or whatever. He thought he was cracking the case. At the end, went crazy, found out what happened. Those two endings, oh my god. Sixth Sense definitely, the ending definitely did kind of like what the fuck me as well. But yeah, definitely those two that I mentioned at the beginning, those I was just like legit, like, oh my god, what just happened? Especially The Others. That one legit felt like the movie just punched the shit out of me. Like, boom, got your ass. I was like, whoa, that was a good twist so much. So good. If you have not, yeah, Shutter Island, that's what it was. Yep, that one was freaking amazing, that ended. But if you have not watched freaking The Others, oh my god, I believe it. I want to watch that one again too. I believe it holds up. I really do. Because that was far, it was far too good to not hold up. Appreciate that, King Queez. I appreciate that, Queez. Remember, for 4 months, I made it. Nigga, we made it. You actually made it in the end. I'm about to wrap it up. I'll probably watch one more video. Oh, okay, I might. Oh, yeah, Kamari is so freaking good. It's an older movie. I want to say like early 2000s, but it's freaking. Let me see. Man, I ain't about to watch that trailer. That trailer probably get blocked. Bro. Did I say the name wrong yet? I've been doing good today. I sent everybody name right today. I think I fucked up on Queez, huh? Is it Queez or Quiz? I said Quiz. Or is it Quiz? My bad, bro. Let me know again what's going on. See, you can find Eva if you look for you. Oh, you definitely can, 420. You definitely the fuck can. He said it wrong. Dang, hey, y'all say me props. Look, people been coming in like legit ask me. I've been correct all day. I've been getting them. So y'all gotta give me props. I messed up once. I'll watch reactions to The Others sometime. Oh, you did? All right. So I can watch the trailer because I just gonna show them the trailer real quick. But man, it's so good. That ending, man. I think, oh, freaking beautiful. Yeah, it looks so good, Kamari. Are you talking about the trailer for what's name? Did you watch the trailer? Keys, that's what it is. Keys. I was close, huh, Jamie? Keys. That's what. What up, Keys? Marquise. Yo, wow, dog. Oh man, Jamie really said my actual name. He like, thanks for the help, but damn, he said, well, hold on. She said, dog, you want full government? He was like, hold on. Oh, shit, so with my eye, dog. Marquis Solomon Jr. the third. Hey, something about them eye. Oh shit. Jamie knows too much, right? Checked my YouTube the other day. The dude said quiz. Quiz. I don't know. I was thinking, I like quiz too. Hey, yo, wow, boy. King cheese. Well, see, y'all just playing on dog name now. Hey, put some respect on dog name. Stop playing. I need some more water. Oh shoot! I think it's an eyelash mine. That shit hurt so bad. I always be thinking when I be driving, I'm like, yo, because I don't know if you ever had like those moments where you get an eyelash in your eye and it hurts so damn bad, where it's like, yo, this shit hurt. But I be wondering, like, what the happen when I'm driving, dog? Like, that would be hard. All right, leave dog alone. Put some respect on dog name. No, you don't, King Keys. You change that. No, you don't, King Keys. You love it here. Stop playing. Be chilling over here. Always after my mascara is on. What that mean? I got the keys. I hear. Oh, your name is good one. Okay. I'm always scared I'm gonna sneeze while driving or have a bee in the car. Oh, you mean like driving while putting your mascara on? I don't know. Let me see. All the time. Oh, that happened to you. Oh, you saying that happened to you. I know before you. Oh my God, I hate the way he read the chat. Oh my God. Like, yeah. Yeah, so you're saying when you put your mascara on, then that's when it happened. Okay, all the time. Okay. I'm always scared I'm gonna sneeze while driving. I sneeze while driving all the time. Like, that don't mess me up. How hard do you sneeze? Damn. What the hell? While driving or have a bee in the car? I didn't see you be driving to see a girl jump out the car. I'm like, oh shit. I wouldn't do that. I had a bee in the car a couple times while I was driving. I definitely had a bee in the car a couple times when I was driving. That shit is no joke. Especially because I be trying to be tough and shit. So I'm like, oh shit. You just try to play it off like trying to be a man. I'm like, oh shit. But low key, I mean, like, get this shit out the car. Oh shit, that's wild, dog. Let me see, Key. You two really said exposed them, LOL. What's up? Oh, they appreciate the don't know, James. See what you donated to.
Fuck you, Charlie.
How the fuck did you figure that out? Oh shit. Kamikaze me too. I love sneezing too. I have found my people. Yo, who else said the kamikaze? I thought I was crazy, dog. I love to sneeze, and I be jealous because I don't always get two back to back. I get one, sometimes I get two. And some people I be jealous, and I know they be saying, because I know the grass always look green on the other side, but they be people like my girl who has allergies and stuff and sneezes a lot. I be jealous. I'm like, dang, you just sneeze like 7 times. You hella lucky. But she be like mad and upset because she be all, her face be all stuffy shit. I'm like, man, I'll tell you, that shit feels so good, dude. It feel like, oh my God. I'm not even about to say that shit, dog. F it. I ain't about to say that shit because everybody go judge. Again, forget that. But yeah, it feel good. I love it, dog. I'm like, boy, I be loving that shit. That was a fake sneeze, by the way. I didn't really sneeze. Sneezing is fun. It feels cool. You sneeze like Windex bottles. My sneeze is normal. I think my sneeze is normal. I don't got one of them loud. You know what I don't like? Those sneezes with girls where it's like little mouses where they I hate that shit. It annoy me. Like, if you don't fucking sneeze. I hate that, dog. This girl in my class.
I love a great face of gas and sneeze.
Exactly. That's basically what it feel like for real. I'm not gonna lie. But like it's coming out your face. Like it legit feel like face cum, dog. You like, dog, this shit. I love sneezing, dog. It feel good to me. Because it feel like it's like a scratch. Like it's coming up, like if like a good scratch. It's coming up like, ooh, that feel good. And then when it come out your nose and shit. Yeah, I love it. I like to sneeze though. It feels refreshing. My older sister can sneeze like 15 times in a row, And she don't got allergies like that. Damn, that's wild. I don't know. I don't think I would want to sneeze that much because sneezing is a big. You could die doing that ish, but whatever. But I got this cousin. She know exactly how to stick her finger in her nose and sneeze, dog. I used to rub my eyeballs so much it would turn what? It would turn bloodshot red. Allergies suck. Oh, I thought you meant like intentionally you would just rub your eye just until it turned bloodshot red. That sounds like what? Oh, damn. Yeah. Okay, never mind. Damn, yeah, that sucked, dude. See, that's what I be saying. That's why I said, of course, the grass always. That was actually my police. But yeah. I was like, yeah, because it always seemed like that. But yeah, I bet she be upset too. She be like, nah, like, this is not cool. Like, she hate it. I laugh my eyes. Come on, that's real. I sneeze like a 45-year-old fat dude. Man, or like them stepdaddy ones, the ones that be like, they like a whole build up. You be like, and I'm like, dog. You be like, what the fuck? My shit just like a normal, like you can hear, like, oh, he sneezed. Bless you. Boy, some people sneeze. I be like, dog, that's wild. Why we talking about sneezes, dog? My nose bleed when I sneeze. God, gosh, Kari, I'm sorry. I sneeze when I pluck my eyebrows. How? Hey, that's your body. I don't know how. So you just, like, what the hell? I sneezed, then fart, and that fart hurt so bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, King. Queez, Marquise, King Queez. I had to say it so I can remember. I'm sorry, King Queez. That shit right? I said it right. Y'all ever sneeze and poop with it? It's like a song. No, I have not. I have not, dog. maybe if I was sick, but I don't think I have. That shit would hurt, man. Yeah, I don't think I ever had like no weird. I don't even know the last time I shitted on myself. I think I was definitely in school last time I did that, but I don't think I ever did that, dog. Even when I had a runs, I always get to the bathroom. I ain't gonna lie, dog. I had this one moment, boy. It was probably like a year ago too, boy. I had to shit. I legit was. I told myself I accept it. I was like, I just have to accept it. As a grown man, I am about to shit myself in this car. I just couldn't get home. That got so close, dog. I got so freaking close to home. And then I get caught at this red light, dog, and I'm just sitting there. When I say I was like, my windows were down, boy. And I was legit like these. Like shit like these, because I couldn't sit on my ass. I was like, yep, it's about to happen. I was like, hey, ain't nothing I can do, dog. That shit, my stomach was boy, I got down the street. I called my girl. I was like, unlock the door, make sure nobody in the bathroom. And I was like, I'm not doing X, Y, Z. I was like, run right in. I ran out of the house and was going. Share with Moline. Go ahead, then, Jamie. Share with Mo. I'm chilling right now. My camera working now. I'm chilling. Let me get some more water real quick. Hold up real quick. Let me mute y'all.
Charlie OMG, please let me share one more link.
Find my headphones. Hold it real quick. What did I say? Charlie been treating you right. I can treat you better. What you talking about? What you talking about? Oh, y'all doing that shit y'all do to Jazz. Y'all so damn wild, boy. If y'all don't chill that out, man. Stop. Charlie. Are you wild for what you just said? Nah, I get what you said. Okay, Charlie treat you right. I can treat you better. Hey, chill out. Charlie, have you ever watched the movie Prometheus? And what did you think of it? I have not watched that. I don't even know if I heard of that. I thought it was going to be quiz. LOL. It looks like the beginning of my last name. The fuck? Am I tripping or is the audio skipping? Is it? Let me see. It sound normal. Let me see. Oh, it sound normal when I do it on mine. All right, hold on. Let me tell. Is it still doing it? Hold on. Let me see. Test. It's skipping. All right. Are y'all doing like some shit like when Charlie get back, let's play around? Cause it ain't. Hey, for real, cause don't play, dog. Cause right now when I'm testing it, it sounds good. Test. All right, you gonna hear echo right now because I'm listening to it. Hey, yeah, I'm saying it's good for me. You good, Charlie? Yeah, I think they playing, dog. Or are they for real? That shit broke. I hear like every other word. What? Yeah, why is it working for some people, but not others? So, Jamie, what do you hear? Me, I can hear from my sister's phone. It's lagging. Hold up, then. I swear, y'all better not be playing. Hold up, real quick. Hold up. Do I want to close that? Then I might have to close. What's the name? Sounds good to me. Not lagging. I'm high and it's making my head hurt. What? All right, hold on real quick, dog. Let me see something real quick. Test 1 2. Test 1 2. I just went to my own stream. Test 1 2. I don't know, dog. I don't know to tell y'all if y'all hearing that. Try refreshing it, cause I ain't do nothing different. Only thing I did was went down. I muted. Mute again. Let me see. Boom, boom, boom. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yeah. Yo, mobile is skippy, but my TV is fine. Hey, Charlie, you can be a producer. I don't know what you mean by that, doggy bomb. Yes, y'all saw that newspaper. Close out and come back in. All right, let me see something real quick. Hold up. See, I don't want to mess nothing up. Hold up. Hold up. Test. All right, what about now? Everybody good? What about now? I just unplugged and plugged back in. What about now? Somebody said close and come back. Charlie, please start a podcast called Charlie Share. Hell no. Hell no. You're good. You're good. All right, boom. Everything sound good. Good. Put some rice on it. I ain't put no rice on it. It was skipping for me. Leave and come in. All right, so everybody said leave and come in. All right, it's good now. It's good now. Still sound good. Charlie's Corner. All right, bet we good. Boom. All right, Jamie, send that link. Did you already send it? Send that link one more time. Charlie's chair sound dope as fuck. Really? Charlie's chair. Because it's the double C's. I don't know. I don't hear it. I don't hear it though. You sound like a robot. Try again, bro. Let me see. All right, anybody else hear that? Because I don't hear that. All right, test. Everything, it sound good? If it don't sound good for you, I think you got to refresh it because I already unplugged it. Well, I unplugged everything. But I already unplugged my mic and plugged it back in. He sounds fine on mine. Now, everybody else said they just had to refresh it. Just sound regular. You got to leave the stream completely and refresh, then come back, y'all. All right, bet. All right, so I'm going to give about like a minute to do that, then we'll start it. So, yeah, they said just leave completely and then come back. Damn, my bad. Let me go to your link, Jamie. Let me see if I lose it again. You gotta let me go. All right, you said you don't have to watch the whole thing. Is this the one you said you don't have to watch the whole thing? Just to, let me see. Just the relevant part. All right. So that one.
Try killing bugs the worry-free way.
All right, what about that? Did that sound good? The damn video? Excuse me. Oh, yes, I did get some more water.
Bug spray works best when your family actually wears it. Get odor-free 8-hour protection from mosquitoes and ticks without the ick. Zevo on...
I'm sitting there listening to that. But yeah, can y'all hear that? Everything sound good? Yes. Yeah. I'm too goofy to be on the podcast. Nah, you can do that. That's even better. Just be you. Be on that mud just being goofy shit. I mean, if you like one of those annoying goofies where people don't know how to stop it, then yeah, it could get annoying. But yeah. It's like, bro, you gotta know where to put it in at. Pause. Insert it. Where to use it at. He started streaming on Kick though. Who did? All right, so I'll take it y'all can hear that. Y'all heard the video before I get to watching this? And I'll take it everybody. Oh, yeah, it's a lot of people are refreshing it. Y'all hear this? Can we start this now? All right, bet. Let's go. All right, what? Oh, I can let this play so I can skip this shit real quick. You gotta let me go. I want to breathe again. I think I've seen his face a few places. You're just like your dad. Oh, Jamie, did you say what part is relevant yet? So did I just watch it?
Okay.
I think that as you're progressing to be a better human being, I find that your brother is regressing. Did he tell you about what happened over the weekend?
No, I would like to know.
No, what is you gonna say?
What happened this?
Does anyone know what happened over the weekend?
What are you gonna say before we even get up? I might stop you.
What's the biggest thing?
All right, well, I'm stopping you. Why that has no business in this podcast anymore.
I feel like it's my right to tell this story.
Right,
It's my story to tell. Guess
him.
why?
Where'd you guys
Because I had to fucking put your poop in a doggy bag, didn't I?
Whoa.
What?
It's my story now. As if I have to do the cleanup, it's my story to tell.
I have to know the story now. Please tell me.
Tell us, Bobby.
It's your story. You tell him.
So I get a phone call. He's coming home from Warner Brothers, And I get a frantic call.
Are they a couple or something? Because I don't know who this is, y'all. I don't know if you're gonna watch it. I take it. Are they a couple or something? Not anymore. She's a demon. Damn. What? Let me see. Like, what you mean that in a way, like a way a dude to say it, or a way of like evil, like she's just bad.
It's your story. You tell him.
So I get a phone call. He's coming home from Warner Brothers. And I get a frantic phone call. And he's like, babe,
That's
something.
That's not necessarily
Something so
true.
bad just
I went
happened.
to Terry's first.
Oh, yeah, he went to Terry's.
He
State
ate
Mexican
first. He ate
food,
first,
which is
yeah.
great food, by the way.
Oh,
I
in
really
Melrose.
ate that.
No, there's a new one on
Ventura.
Ventura. Anyway.
And I get a phone call, and he's like, babe, something really bad just happened. In my head, the first thing is like, oh, my God, he's finally run over somebody. And, like, that's what I thought.
Because of his driving.
Yeah, because he's a wild driver.
Dude, his driving's insane.
Yeah. So then I was like, shit, what happened? And he's like, I need help. I'm downstairs in the garage, and there's poo everywhere. And I'm like, how is there poo everywhere? It turns out that he was on the freeway, en route to come home, stuck in traffic, couldn't make it out of the exit, pulled over into the side of the freeway, climbed over into the back seat, and took shit in the back seat.
Why in the car? Why not outside the car?
You're like Dad. That's something Dad would do. You're just like Dad. You're just like him, man.
What's Steve doing?
You're just like Father. I can't believe it. You're just like Dad, man. That's something exactly what Dad would do. Let me tell you a story about Dad. My dad was driving. He used to drive this van because he'd put his merchandise in it, and then he was on some kind of freeway or highway, and he couldn't stop either. But he did it on a paper plate at least.
What the fuck?
He did it right on the seat.
Disgusting, man.
And then he comes running
You're an
upstairs.
You're a goddamn animal, man. You need help, bro.
And can I tell you what happened afterwards?
He's a beast.
So he tells, he comes up, and I see his butt as he runs into the bathroom, and it's just diarrhea all over his pants. So then I'm thinking, he couldn't even take his fucking pants off?
It's his
to
health.
shit?
It's his health.
You know what I mean?
No, we need to talk. No,
Like, he
seriously,
pooed
we need to
into
talk
his
about this.
pants.
Hey, that is scary, though. That is legit a fear of mine, for real, though. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Just being somewhere where I got a shit so bad and I can't. I hate being in that position. I hate it, especially being in the car. All right, do I gotta watch the whole thing or just that part? She does. I agree. Let me see. Kind of sound fake, low key. I don't know. He wildin'. Let me see. That shit's hard to read right there. Shit. Bobby looks sad. I take it. Bobby is that doll right here. Oh, she seems fake and annoying though. She seems annoying. I don't know about fake, but she seems annoying though. But I agree with her on the car part. I thought he probably finally hit somebody. But I hate being in a car with people who can't drive. It pisses me off. I hate that shit. She's big fake. I don't even know who they are. Man, yeah, that is definitely some nightmare. So I see that's why you sit this story, okay? Because of the story I told where I thought I was just gonna shit in the car. Hey, that shit is not comfortable. No pun on that. Legit. Charlie body slamming. No, I'm good, doggy bone. That story didn't have to be told for real. Wait, who brought it up? I wasn't even paying attention because I ain't gonna lie. I was so at the beginning wondering like, what am I watching? Who is this? Who brought it up? Did he bring it up or she brought it up?
And I'm like, how is there?
The story, Dad.
Please tell me.
The biggest thing
All right, well, I'm stopping you.
happened over the weekend.
No, I would like to know.
No, what is you gonna say?
What happened this?
Does anyone know what happened over the weekend?
Okay, what are you gonna say before we even get in? I might stop
What's
you.
the biggest thing?
All right, well, I'm stopping you. Why that has no?
Yeah, she filed for that one, dog. That's why I wish my girl would have done some shit like that. Is that his wife or his girl? I wish the fuck I was out with my girl. Just do some shit like that. That would piss me off. I don't care what you say. You being a man, I don't give a damn. You don't do no shit like that. Fuck, don't just bring that up, dog. And then why you just sit back there telling like you just somebody like that? That'll piss me the fuck off. I don't care nobody say. I'm one of them ones who break up for anything. I don't care, dog. Don't play with me. Like, hell no, the fuck. Who you think I am? You ain't about to sit here and play with me like that. The fuck. Been alive this long without your motherfucking ass doing just fine. Don't need your ass now. Well, love like this, who needs enemies, right? Like what? Like get out of here, dog. That's Bobby's brain. I don't know what I'm watching. I don't know. I'm just reading what y'all telling me and shit. She's worse than Jamie. She's trying to embarrass him. And it ain't even the fact that it's the whole demeanor and everything. Like I don't know. No, Sirski. No, Sirski. Do you just call me my reflection? I guess that was for somebody else, huh? Yeah, that was. Now that I would go back to, because at the beginning, I ain't gonna lie, at first, at the beginning, I was just wondering, like, yo, who is this? But I said, blah, what I told you. But now that whatever, the little context y'all did give me, whatever, just hearing it, how it started, and I was like, ugh, that shit is ugly. Like, no, sir. All right, send one more link, then we got to here. One more, then we got to here. We gonna wrap it up. I'm chilling tonight. Quit. Why y'all keep calling, man? Stop calling dog quit. Stop calling dog quiz. Damn. We don't promote there's no cyberbullying in this stream. Your big head ass. Stop doing that shit. No. No, stop playing now, for real. Call that motherfucker quiz. When you say, has he noticed his name? You created the name. No, I didn't. I legit made an honest mistake. The only problem is y'all just so immature that y'all ran with it. So don't push y'all little cyberbullying on me. I was legit trying to get dog name right. Let me see. Watch this till stream gets blocked. No, I ain't watching that, JV. Hell no. Let me see what is that. No, we ain't watching that. I don't feel like getting blocked. On this altar. Shit, yeah, 23 minutes, that might get blocked. Let me see. Yeah, that's long. Send one more. That one too long. La Serena. Uncensored too. Oh yeah, you right. That shit is definitely gonna get blocked. Horror short film, La Serena, uncensored, auteur. Oh snap, La Serena. My bad, I'm bombing that name. La Serena is a psychosexual fairy tale about a woman who surrenders to her inner monster to avenge her broken heart. Ooh, that sounds good. I ain't gonna lie. Maybe we should try watching that more. I don't know. It has boobies. Okay. So if I knew where the boobies come in, yeah, we ain't gonna watch it, and I don't want to do that because that's strike type of material right there. Boobies. Boobies is more than just copyright claim. You get strike for that shit. So yeah, F that one. No, sir. Ski. I won't be watching. That's why that nigga that shitted on himself and she done told everybody. Cause I know my shit was happening, dog. I was so scared. I was embarrassed for myself. I just imagine me being out with my girl telling everybody like, no, That nigga tell y'all he shit. No, I did. No, Stop playing. Let me see what you said, Dave. Yeah, she wild for that one, dog. That would have pissed me off.
History. History doesn't always repeat.
All right. The poop knife tells from the internet. What is this? Good old Grandpa Charlie. Well, I got big grandpa. I ain't old. I ain't that old. I just became an uncle. Didn't consider me a fan. Clone. I'm dead. I'm sitting outside smoking. It's thunder and lightning. LOL. That's dope, low key. Honestly, sitting outside smoking while it's thunder. I ain't think about doing that yet. I ain't never think about it. You just gave me a good idea. I'm definitely doing that next time in thunder here, lightning and everything. That's a good idea. Boom. Only sign about Fat Joe's lean back. I know that much about Fat Joe neither. Why was this somebody asking that's one of those top gun to your head things? Fat Joe, yeah, I think I knew lean back. No, he had that one song I like, and I love because I love Scott Storch beat on it. I Make It Rain. That was my shit. I used to love that beat. I make it rain. I make it rain on the hoes. That was my shit. What else he had? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I don't think I know that much. You like Big L? No, that was before my time. I think. Yeah. I don't know. Not a Big L song. Honestly, let me see. I make it rain. I make it. Oh, I make it rain. None of that shit in my head. Let me see. For real, Fat Joe is weaker than Big Pun. See, I ain't really listen to like I didn't listen to anything East Coast. Everything I listened to was strictly down south growing up. Like I was legit. Like I liked the ignorant like Southern music. I loved it. I never really got into like heavy hip hop like that. Guess my favorite artist from these peeps: Rihanna, Ski Mask, Rod. I said Red Wave. I fucks with Rod Wave. I fucks with Dog. Rod Wave, Lil Durk, Eminem. All right, let me see. You say guess your favorite artist out of that list. Shit, out of that list, I'll probably go Rod. I'll probably go Rod Wave or Rihanna. I don't know. I don't know, doggy bone. Light as a feather, stiff as a board. Oh, that's for what's saying. You like music before your time. Oh yeah, I do like music before my time. I never said I love a lot of music I listen to, but I'm saying like I don't know anything. I don't know any of his music. My bad. I don't know nothing from him. But yeah, a lot of the music I listen to is before my time because I listen to a lot of R&B, like old school R&B, and I love like old school or Rick James type shit. Charlie got it first try. Oh, so it was Rod Wave? Rod Wave got some shit, but I couldn't call Dog my favorite. I listen to him when I want to cry. I rock with Dog music though. Yeah, Rod. Oh, yeah. I don't listen to him that much, but he definitely got some heat. I rocks with Dog. W guess Doggy Bomb. Appreciate that. What other questions y'all got before we start this real quick? Let me see. Charlie must be a nice. Damn near. I was born at the end. I was basically born at the end of the 80s. Came into the world in the 90s. Came about in the 90s. I'm heavy on R&B and trap right now. I used to listen to trap like non-stop. Like I got to the point where I just came to a complete halt of it. Like boom, I go back to it here and there. But when I do want to hear, I go back to like the old Gucci, old Juice Man. I was born in the thousands. I hear that. Yeah, you young. You a real 90s kid. Hell yeah. Ain't nobody more 90s kid than me. I'd have done everything in the 90s, dog. Anything that was possible to do in the 90s, I did. I'm telling you, man. While still being a gamer. I was a huge gamer, but it was legit nobody on my block outside more than me doing what I was doing. Like, boy, we used to cut up. I miss pop-up video. I remember, was that the one I go, pop-up video? I'll tell you, I know everything. I remember pop-up video. I remember that shit. And the crazy part is the reason why I remember that. The reason why I remember that, dog, because like growing up, it was just forget it. You know, everybody get offended by everything. It was just this one white girl that stayed right across the street from me. Like we stayed in the hood, whatever. It was just this one white girl that stayed across the street from me. So that's where we got like all our MTV type shit from. You can say what you want to say. That's just how the hell the shit worked out, dog. But I was like, yeah, that's how I knew about like stuff like that, whatever. And she was it's funny too because she was the only one who had a swimming pool on the block. Like we ain't never seen that shit. Like, oh shit, she got a swimming pool. I wish I grew up when you did. Why? You enjoy when you grow up. Enjoy yours. You got your life, your book. Write yours. You got it. Enjoy yours, kamikaze. I ain't gonna lie, I did enjoy my shit. I ain't gonna lie, though. All right, shit was fun, dog. Let me see. All right, let's get to this video. All right. You 19. Damn, you 19, Mary Ellis? I think the name was making me think you was older than that. That's probably why. My bad. I didn't know you was 19. Liquid television and the head. I don't think I know about that one. I know about pop-up video. I know about the box. I know about of course 106 in Park. Big Ticket the Basement. I used to love 106 in Park Freestyle Friday. I used to love that. I know about 20 years. Y'all all hella young, boy. I grew up listening to classic rock, Pink Floyd. I don't know about the Doors. I know about Three Doors now. I don't know about the Doors. See, Creedence Clearwater Revival. Okay, I know about Pink Floyd 'cause my dad listens to hella rock as well. I know about him. But the other ones I don't know about. There were cartoons on MTV. I didn't even know MTV had cartoons. What? When was this? My bad. I ain't trying to make you feel like my bad. I'm sorry. My bad. But yeah, I didn't even know MTV had cartoons, Dayton. I didn't know that. I'm the same as Aisha. 16, I turned 19 in an exact week. All right, that's what's up. 19 is such an age you not even gonna ever remember turning. I kid you not. I don't remember. I legit remember turning 16. I legit remember turning. I think I legit remember turning 17. I know I remember turning 18. 19 and 20, I don't remember. 21. Hell, I remember that. I remember that like the back of my hand, dog. That one is crazy as hell. My 21 birthday is crazy as hell. Because, of course, everybody turning 21, first thing you want to do, I want to drink, but being in college, like, yeah, I was in college for the second time at the time. So, yeah, I was already used to the ish, whatever. That one was wild. Oh, no, that was my first. Yeah, that was my first one. Yeah, that was my first one. 35, so I agree. I ain't gonna lie, I think 40 is where for me I feel like all right now the young part is kind of gone because I ain't gonna lie because even when I was young I did look at people who was like 30 and shit like older because they looked like they had everything together and shit like look old whatever but I don't know I always thought like the 40 range at least for me felt like where it was like yeah all right so now you getting old doggy bone or was you to the point where you start losing ish. Speed Racer. Oh, I remember Speed Racer. And the funny part is I used to hate Speed Racer. My mom used to love Speed Racer. It was one of those cartoons I used to watch. And I used to just look at it like there's no way people actually watch this shit. I used to just stare at it. You know how what they call it a train wreck or when you enjoy watching some shit that's horrible to you like a shit show whatever it is. That's what it felt like to me. I used to just watch it and hate it at the same time. I just like this is fucking ass. Like, oh my God, I would go into my fight. Go Speed Racer, go. I used to hate that shit, man. My mom used to love it. Yeah, that's what I said. When I watch like Friends, let me go to this one. Hold up. Yeah, I couldn't do Speed Racer though. At 26-year-old, I never pictured myself as I am now. But I think that's all of us. Hopefully, you mean for the better. When I watch like Forensic Files and they show old photos of the people, and the people are old as hell, and dude goes, he was 34. I'm like, nah. He was 34. Well, maybe because their body started decomposing and everything. If you're watching that show, man, at that age, I don't fucking know. Nah. Speed Demon music video was crazy as I don't think I remember that. You know what video I do remember though? I remember the I'm blue, da ba dee da ba da, yeah, da ba dee da ba da ba dee. I used to love that video. I used to love that video, and I used to love freaking Pink video Peel. Run just as fast as I can to the middle of nowhere. I used to love the video, man. To the middle of my frustrated fears, and I swear that was my shit, dude. I used to sneak and listen to that song because growing up, where I grew up, bro, it was funny. Like, you can't get caught listening to that. I get roasted all day, so I used to have to change it and shit when my partners come around. That was my ish, but I used to love the video, man. I recorded it and everything. How the hell I get on that? Oh yeah, you talking about some other video, whatever. They made that Injustice game. I don't know which one. I don't know what you're talking about. I need to do B's to prove I'm the.
Fuck you, Squaze.
Jamie, stop playing. Are you doing that because it really sound like that, or were you really saying focus at first and it just happened to sound like that, so you running with it? The first time I was like, am I tripping? Oh shit! I feel like I heard that song somewhere for some reason. If you show that Pink, that's my shit. Yeah, I listen to a lot of her. I used to listen to a lot of Pink, whatever. Just Dance 3, there's this African one where I'm a goat. Where I'm a goat. Ask my sis, she'll tell you I get 5 stars every time. I don't know what I read there. I ain't gonna lie to you. Let me see. Nah, he gonna do it to me. Watch. Do what? What happened, Jamie? What you mean? I used to hate when MASH came on it. I never just like that shit. I never watched it. I used to change the bullshit when I had nothing else to watch because I had no cable in my room at the time. Oh, I know that feeling. I used to hate when I used to wake up and it was this one show. I don't know what it's called, but you just start off. It was like this little white girl. She's running over with this basket. It looked like the old Windows 95 wallpaper screen. And she's just running. And it's like a little happy little song. It was a real old ass show, but I used to hate waking up seeing that shit. Like, oh my gosh, I hated seeing that. And I used to hate waking up seeing it was a show, dog. I don't trick nobody. It was like a coach show. You just wake up, it was like a football, like a statue football, whatever. And that's all I remember. I used to wake up and I used to turn that shit instantly. Like, oh, I hate that show. I don't know what it was called. Coach Joe or some shit. I don't know. All right, let's watch this video, man. Y'all got me talking about every damn thing else. Pray for quiz, man. Y'all leave dog alone. I'm about to make dog mod so he can block y'all if you want. I think I already did. Let me see. Oh, I appreciate the don't know there, Aisha. Wait, let it read.
Since you didn't see, guess my age.
Aisha, you said you were up getting ready for school, so anywhere between 14, 16. You said you was getting ready for school, right? I know you ain't 30 something. What's going on, that motherfucker? What you been going to school? But yeah, I don't care your age. Don't get to exposing your age in here. I'm good. I know most of y'all young. I'm making the Camp Cruiser Charlie Kahoot. Stay tuned. I want to see what this is gonna be like. Not sleep paralysis. Leave that word alone. Those words alone. I don't even talk about sleep paralysis. That was some shit I don't ever in my life want to experience again. Jamie, why the fuck? What is going on over here? Yeah, time him out if he's the one getting bullied. What the fuck? Did I read that right? Oh gosh. All right, let's start this. Can you please unban dog? Can you please do that for me? I appreciate you. Look, he probably unsubbed and everything. Y'all, see what y'all did? fucking me up in the algorithm.
I timed out twice, that's why LMAO.
If you hear me queeze, I apologize on behalf of my people over here, Doggy Bone. They don't know no better. Nah, it's a 5-minute timeout. Now he's messaging me. What the hell? I can mod timeout other mod. Oh, he already is a mod, right? Oh yeah. Okay, I don't know. Spectator mode is crazy. All right, let me see what this is, Jay. Let me see. Let's go. Stop playing so damn much.
History doesn't always repeat, but it often rhymes. A man finds himself unexpectedly in quite the pickle. A plumbing situation.
Pay attention.
History doesn't always repeat, but it often rhymes. A man finds himself unexpectedly in quite the pickle. A plumbing situation that's bound to get him into a lot of trouble, so he has to come up with a MacGyver-esque solution to prevent the inevitable clog. Of course, I'm talking about none other than the legendary poop knife. It's a tale that I've often seen confused with the poop scissors. The poop scissors, of course, being one of the very first
Man, what is this? The poop knife.
tales from the internet videos. And after this recent interaction on Twitter, I figured it was finally time to cover the often requested poop knife, so we can compare and contrast the stories of both of these devices, and bring an end to the confusion once and for all.
Is this something serious or what? What is this, y'all? Tales from the internet. I'm gonna give it like 2 minutes and then whack, I'm out.
If you're unfamiliar with the poop scissors, I recommend you watch my old video on it. But if you don't feel like it, here's the crash course on the poop scissors.
What great vid love seeing it.
Wow, great vid. Love seeing it. Oh my fucking gosh. Great vid. Love seeing it. Smart ass. Let's start over then. It's kind of torture so far, I ain't gonna lie to you. Let me see what this is.
History doesn't always repeat,
Can
but it
you
often
see it
rhymes.
now?
A man finds himself unexpectedly in quite the pickle. A plumbing situation that's bound to get him into a lot of trouble, so he has to come up with a MacGyver-esque solution to prevent the inevitable clog. Of course, I'm talking about none other than the legendary poop knife. It's a tale that I've often seen confused with the poop scissors. The poop scissors, of course, being one of the very first tales from the internet videos. And after this recent interaction on Twitter, I figured it was finally time to cover the often requested poop knife, so we can compare and contrast the stories of both of these devices, and bring an end to the confusion once and for all.
This is about where I left off at, ain't it? This ain't a kid channel. This is... No, let me stop playing no name.
If you're unfamiliar with the poop scissors, I recommend you watch my old video on it. But if you don't feel like it, here's the crash course on the poop scissors. The poop scissors were one man's secret childhood shame, a story he had shared on Reddit while drunk. He was a fat little kid who liked to eat a ton, but yet, he only emptied his bowels. I know I say empty your bowels because, I can't curse this early on in the video, but somehow empty your bowels sounds way filthier. He could only empty his bowels 3 times a week. These were massive, colossal logs. Logs that would clog his toilet every single time, until he came up with a plan. What he did was, he took a pair of scissors from an old junk drawer, and he would take these scissors and chop the logs up to make them more palatable for the toilet.
I'm hungry for your poo. Don't make me starve.
But of course, you can't just have turd-used scissors in the normal rotation of household items. So he wrapped them in a handkerchief and hid them away in his closet, only to be taken out when it was time to put them on toilet patrol. A dark secret hidden from his family.
All right,
Not the case with
I don't know. This ain't holding me. I ain't gonna cap. Yeah, it like that meat they give you when you get the Mediterranean food. It'd be good though, but bro, literally cut the crap. Literally cut the crap. He said what? Yeah, Wayne covers the worst internet lore. Yeah, I don't know. This one ain't. Yeah, it ain't really holding me. My bad. I'm fighting trying to eat this food. Eat that food. You be alright. That picture ain't that bad. We should watch Don't Look Away. What was that? Was that one we watched a long time ago? I think we watched that one, right? Yeah. My bad. I'm sorry, Dayton. I apologize, doggy bone. I send one more link. No, I'm about to get up out of here. I'm getting tired. I'm about to go ahead and get about this thing. I'm getting tired. Oh my gosh, man. I gotta get up early and edit the South Park video. When I say I just watched one of the funniest freaking episodes, man. I am loving watching South Park and getting high right now. It is like legit the highlight of my day right now. I'm enjoying the snot out of it. I'm talking like hella comfortable again. I forgot. I hate when I do that because when I go look at the stream, I'm like, damn, you can't hear me. My bad. But yeah, man, I just watched one of the funniest damn episodes. And when I say I legit could not stop laughing, man. It's like, oh my gosh. I agree, Kamikaze. I agree with that. Only if you watch not the pity sub. That really don't help. It really don't. Don't worry, my feelings won't be hurt. Man, Jamie, it's the freaking. I don't know if I want to tell you that. It's the freaking erection day, man. When I say hilarious, dog, I was legit that mug crying. The way, I would just look, man. The way Cartman was talking straight to the point, but legit, I was relating. I was feeling so bad. I could not stop laughing at this nigga, dog. Like, that nigga started saying like, yeah, even though what she said is not interested. I like. Boy, I was crying so hard. I legit have to edit out like a minute of laughing. Like it's too long. I legit have to edit it out, and I feel bad because I was crying, but it was so funny, dog. But I was looking, I was like, no, this shit is a minute and 21 seconds, but I could not hold it. Oh shoot. How do channel members get the full link? Oh, my bad. I meant to post the channel thing, just giving the full link to channel members. I'll post that tonight. I ain't gonna lie, I'm lazy. I'll post it in the morning. I won't forget, though. I'll post it in the morning. Well, man, that shit had me crying. Like, legit. No, Jamie, I gotta leave it. I'm focusing on the algorithm really heavy on this channel. I'm playing the Matrix game on this one, and it's working for me really good. So, nah. But I'm like, but man, when I say I died crying, dude. And I think Miss Garrison is becoming like one of my favorite characters. Like, I'm loving Miss Garrison, dog. It's legit, no filter. But he was talking about the talent show, had me fucking crying. I love that show, dog. That is my shit. Show's alive, bro. I'm gonna see. I might let's scissor over it. Jamie, listen. Jamie, listen, because you know Uncle Charles got a story for everything. Watch, y'all, I'm telling y'all be thinking I be making this shit up on the spot. I'm about to prove one to you right now. Watch this, dog. When I say hilarious as fuck. Oh shit, this nigga probably sleep.
What's up, boy?
Doggy Bone, what's good?
Hey, I'm chilling, man.
Play some games. All right, don't say nothing crazy. I'm on the live. Hey, what game you playing?
Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah, I've been meaning to play that. I heard that shit was fire. It looked fire. Hey, when we was in college and we was walking down the hall, what did we get in trouble for, or what did I get in trouble for when I was hollering?
Bitch,
Hey, wait, and no.
I'm gonna yell out. Scissor, bro, what's wrong with you, yo?
Hey, that nigga got mad as hell. That nigga said, hey.
Oh, what's name, Lee?
I think that's what he said. He was the math teacher or something like that, wasn't it? That nigga came out of the class. He was mad as shit. The way he looked, I thought he was about to punch me when he looked at me. Hey, I'll meet you back, though. I'll meet you back.
All right, man.
All right. Jay, when you said that, I ain't gonna lie. Like, every friend that I went to college would mention that when they see me the first time. The freaking scissor me, boy. I legit walking down the hall with my partner that I was just on the phone with. Nigga. We walked down the hall, and I wasn't paying attention, just being a kid. And I was just basically saying the scissor me part from South Park, but the way I was saying it was so loud, dog, and I wasn't paying attention. And he was this Asian dude. He was an Asian man, whatever. And he came out. He was our teacher. He came out. He was mad. The way he looked at me, dog, I was like, this nigga about to swing at me. I was like, oh, shit, my bad. Hey. Say, ooh, shit. My bad. You talking about big heart. No, that was me. That was Jamie, dog. But either way it go, though, I'm about to go ahead and get up out of here, man. Because when I get to the end of these streams, I get to talking to y'all like I'm y'all partners and shit. We just be sitting here like we be chilling outside or some shit at a bonfire. Smoking. Talking shit. He said he knows. What you mean? Oh, Miss Garrison scissor me timbers. Man. Miss Garrison is funny as fuck. Charlie been watching you since a year. Thank you for the visual. I appreciate that, Dr. Edward Newgate. My bad if I bothered. I'm sorry, but appreciate that. I'm glad you enjoyed the content. I appreciate the good year. We chilling, talking on the porch. That's what it feel like chilling when you be chilling talking on the porch for real. I was just telling my girl, I was like, man, I need to go back to Flint real quick, kicking with my niggas. That's all we can do, chill outside, smoke, and everybody talk conspiracy shit. Everybody in the hood know everything what's going on. Boy, I got this one partner. When I say no matter what you say, he got a conspiracy for everything. He know it. He know the answer. Try you keep me up every day. I'm sorry. Get you some rest. I ain't going nowhere. Video be there the next day. Good night, y'all. Good night, Queez. Last time, probably. All right, Marielle, let's get out of here, everybody. Good night. Hood Conspiracies will be a great podcast. And you know what's funny? I told them niggas. I told my nigga, dog. I was like, I ain't gonna do it with you because the way this nigga talk, he getting canceled first week. But either way it go, though, dog. The shit be funny because like we talking and like some shit he be saying I be agreeing with. Some shit I be like, I don't know, I think you a little too far from me, doggy bone. And I got my own shit. We already had our talks with her, but this nigga be on one of them other ones. I'm like, boy. I know your age. Y'all ain't gotta keep telling me your age. I don't care. Yeah, I am A-okay with discussing that information. Podcast name, Charlie Cheeks. We ain't calling it that. He wouldn't have been on that mug anyway. He like, boy, you tripping. But yeah, I'm about to go ahead and get up out of here, dog. Y'all go ahead and enjoy your day, man. Appreciate everybody for coming out, saying the likes, the shares, the donos, the subs, members. I appreciate y'all, dog. I'm too high. I feel like an uncle at this point. I'm out. I love talking, man. Me too, guys. I love it, dog. Man, that's legit. Be the funniest ish when I go back. I might go home tomorrow. Just be chilling, talking so much. It be late at night too. Be outside, just talking shit. Niggas just drinking, smoking. I might go home tomorrow. I'll chill with them boys. Podcast should be called Doggy Bone. I hear that. No, I can't call it that. That word, it has to grow, and even if it does, I think it's gonna die quick. But yeah, I'm about to go ahead and get up out of here. Hey, I'll go ahead and enjoy your day, man. I'll catch y'all. What's today? It's Monday now. I'm gonna go live probably Wednesday again. But yeah, hey, I'm out.